Is no one gonna talk?
No, yeah. This will be the
Good
first.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the FPR podcast, and we need our nappies changed.
Thank you for that.
Nah,
Great start,
I like
great
the
start.
warm, familiar feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. It is a walking heater, but it is
almost like
fucking hot
sitting
in
in your
Australia
own
at the
mud
moment.
bath.
Sometimes
It
you
is
just got to let
very
it,
hot.
settle.
If I ever get attacked in the street, I am just going to shit myself. No one will want to touch you.
Yeah, just strip down naked. No one wants
Start
to fight a naked
masturbating.
man.
Yeah, no one will want. Like,
It's true.
All right. Well, with all of that, this is the Finally Press Record podcast. I'm Pat.
Why do I have to go second?
Because you always go second.
yeah, you're always second.
Sloppy seconds. I'm Stubby.
I'm Nettie.
I am Dan, and I'm happy to be here.
He's actually here.
Yeah.
I know,
It's
I'm
fucking
actually
awesome.
here for once.
Who the fuck are you?
Hi, I'm Dan the Muffin Man. Apparently,
Dan the Muffin Man.
Oh no, I turned it down.
Because I want to grab your
You
sides
ruined
and eat your chocolate chips.
I know, right?
So today's podcast is brought to you by the wicked mind of Stubby.
Which, I mean, I've
This is gonna
stolen
be
it
messed
from
up.
everything else. So, like, nothing's sacred anymore.
Okay, have we all? Do you want to walk us through?
This
how
is
this works?
well. First, we should announce that this is a paid advertisement by Stubby's Brain.
Paid.
Yeah, so
you get paid?
But, I mean,
You guys are getting paid?
ain't exposure, right? That's why I'm naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overexposure.
Oh shit!
I wanted to do a top 10, and I've got a couple of different ideas on how we can do the tournament bracket or the breakdown, if you would. And for the first iteration, I thought that the best way to do it would be to start off with PlayStation 1, because there is just so many games. All four of us are very much acquainted with the console, and we all have very strong opinions about what games should be on a top 10 list for PS1. And so the way that this will work,
How dare you assume my opinion?
and I will, it's very non-binary.
Yeah, my opinion just went through.
I dare you have an opinion about my assumptions.
Sorry, in them there hills.
Oh dear.
Anyway, so basically what we're going to do is each of us is going to put up a game onto a list until we've each put 10 up, and then we have to argue and whittle that down to the top 10. And then after that, we have to argue for which games go in which sections, like which spots of the top 10.
Okay.
If your favorite game is not on there, this is a definitive list. If your favorite game is not on there, it's because that game is stupid and you are stupid for liking it.
Yeah.
And we hate you and we hate your parents
Yeah.
for having you.
Your opinions are wrong.
You are so incorrect in everything that you do. You should just stop.
I'm
What-
back.
You're
on one
probably an
episode, This is how
orphan.
you speak to me.
What
Yeah,
Stubby is
okay.
saying is that this list is our opinion, and if you have a differing opinion, you're wrong.
That's totally not what I said.
Yeah, no.
I said quite the opposite.
I think Stubby.
I said their opinions are
Stubby
stupid.
nailed that legal document he was reading off of.
100%.
Yeah,
He
you
said
didn't
they
say
are
it
not
fast
entitled
enough,
to
though.
their opinion, nor are they entitled to
Correct. This is our
Also-
fucking podcast. You want your own opinion? Get your own fucking
Alright, well,
podcast.
okay.
Also, you can comment as much as you want, but we won't read them. So
What's a
Oh,
comment?
bullshit. I will read every single one, and
No.
I will tell
hon-
each
honest-
one.
Stubby
how
can't
long they
read.
are.
Honestly,
So
if
that's a
anyone in
lie.
this group is going to
I'll do
actually
voice
read
to
and
text.
respond, it would be Stubby.
It would.
He would
That's
absolutely.
And I'll
Very
do
true.
voice to text if I can't read.
I fucking
Fuck you.
believe that. You-
I would. I would get
voice
angry.
to text.
I
Is
love
it
it.
just going to be me? You're going to have me sit next to you reading it out for you, and you're like, voice to text.
I've got
go.
a list. I've got a list of every single one of your accounts, so it's
Oh
all good.
my god!
So I don't know. Did you want to just start off with rolling
Well,
a dice on who starts? Or
Well, no, you're
think you
starting
start,
because
yeah.
Oh, I'm starting.
You
Yeah,
came
fuck
with this
yeah, dude.
idea, but so my understand. So if we have the same game on our list, do they cancel each other out, and that game doesn't go on the list, or you?
correct.
Just
They're
go-
like
think-
it's
yeah.
one game goes up there at the end of our like initial. There should be 40 games on that list because there will be 10 from
So
each of us.
it does go on the list, but it means you can no longer put it on your list because it's already up there. We don't want to double.
There's
it.
only one list.
okay.
There's only one list. So like just
Yeah,
say
but
for
I'm saying
example,
like we have.
yeah.
Like once it's on
And
there,
it's-
you're not adding a game to it.
Yeah.
You're not adding it again.
So essentially, it's like I said, at the end of it, we'll have a list of 40. And if you say a game that I absolutely fucking love, you know that you've got someone that's going to have your back in an argument against someone who
Okay,
would
but
be
we're not
like,
going to
"Fuck
put
that."
doubles up on the list.
No.
Alright.
Every one is an individual game.
Okay, well, I will maintain the list, and Stubby, you are up first.
Well, and this is the thing. Do you come out,
Swinging?
big dick energy and swing like the names that'll be obviously in the top 10? Or
I find it amazing that you don't have your list written down and that this is going off the top of your head.
it's PS1.
I get that.
I can name like 100 games that I would put in a top 10 list on that console.
This
All the NBAs.
this is
Oh,
interesting.
and every FIFA
yeah.
and
all the NHLs
and
NFLs.
Shrek.
All 16
How
Mahjong games,
dare you bring
which I
Shrek
counted.
into this?
Is that
I
your-
will fucking
is that your-
bring Shrek into
is that
this.
your
Dude, the
first game?
Grinch.
No.
The Grinch.
So, first one I'm going to put on the list.
No, you got to think about this. This is
don't have to
really
think.
important.
I don't have to.
No,
I think,
no,
he's,
do you go
I
out-
think he's thought about it a lot.
But do you go out swinging? Are you putting your big boy
I'm
first?
putting my big dick first.
Do it. Okay, cool. Go
Final
for it.
Fantasy VII.
Oh, shit. That's not what I expected.
That's gonna absolutely be the first one that I put up there.
okay.
I am very intrigued.
Okay, who's next? And also, like, we don't like comment so much on it unless you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, mad fun. Until it comes to arguing.
It comes to, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Hate
just
minutes.
like, I
Yeah,
thought
like
I'd
bang,
put up
bang,
that
bang,
one
bang,
quick
bang.
just so it'd be obvious. Like, this is obviously going to be one that probably three of us at this table would have had in that top 10.
I didn't even put it on because I was.
How dare you
I
call
know
me out
someone's
like that?
gonna.
Yeah, well, there you go. All four of us. All four of us think we know that this is going to be at least in the top 10.
Yeah.
So I don't think we have to really worry about arguing for it too much.
Should we go clockwise?
I mean, I can go next, and my one's obvious. It's going to be Tombi /
Yeah. Nice.
Tombi.
I'm going to remove Tombi from my list.
Tombi.
All right, Danny boy, what have you got next?
Spyro the Dragon.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Which one?
Spyro 1?
Specifically.
Spyro 1. Spyro 1.
Interesting.
I would have said if it
interesting
wasn't
pick.
Spyro 1.
Interesting pick.
I'm going to take that off my list.
Absolute definitive
Me?
list.
Well, yeah,
Ready?
we're going clockwise.
You ready, Pat?
Yeah.
Monster Rancher 2.
Ooh. Stubby.
Tomb Raider 1.
Ooh.
I put all three on my fucking. I was just like, they should all be on the list.
My next one is Klonoa.
Yeah, good.
You
That's,
You know what?
Sentinel.
I was thinking, like, if you put Tomba up there, would I put Klenar up there? And you put both.
I honestly think they were my two favorite PS1 games.
Interesting. Okay.
At the very, like, we all know Tombi is my favorite PS1 game. But Klonoa is probably a close second. Like, the amount of time I put into those games.
Ah, Klenar is
What about
gorgeous game.
Tombi 2?
Tombi 2,
Let's leave it for
Yeah.
Oh,
the
we
thing.
not- okay.
We'll leave it for the arguments. We'll leave it for the arguments.
it's not on my list, I'll say that much.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
For me, my next is Croc, Legend of the Gobbos.
Yeah, getting rid of Croc.
Eddie?
Abe's Odyssey.
Yep, that's on mine.
Absolutely.
Oddworld. Pandemonium.
That's on my list too, man.
And
game I haven't
that's
thought about in a
where
long
I can
time.
already see there's going to be a mad fight.
That one's going to be interesting. Yeah.
We can't have a PS1 list without Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Oh, Soten.
Sure you could.
Soten.
Danny boy?
Crash Bandicoot 2.
Dude. Number 2 for me as well. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, same. Nettie?
Abe's Exodus.
I sense a theme.
All right.
Tekken
I feel-
3.
I feel a battle coming. Time Crisis.
Ooh. I feel like I might be throwing the first really odd one out there, possibly.
Seriously? We've got fucking Tomba on there, and you think you're going to throw the first one?
Well, I'm throwing in Bugs Bunny Lost in Time.
Oh, that
what
is
the
a bit
fuck
of a-
is that?
Bugs Bunny Lost in Time.
Bugs Bunny Lost in Time.
Okay. I'm interested to see where this one goes.
I'm horny to see where it goes.
You're always horny.
Thank
This is
you.
true.
Digimon World.
Yeah. Digimon World 1.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo 2.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nettie, I see you, and I raise you. Digimon World 3.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You know my mother was Digimon World 3. The John
Hey.
joke.
I'm throwing one in there. Heart of Darkness.
Oh, yes, nice.
We had a conversation
We
about
had
Heart
a
of Darkness
great,
last week.
great discussion
It
about
was on my list too.
Yeah, it was on mine too. Nettie?
Metal Gear Solid.
I've got to admit that was one of the ones I wanted to put on there.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, I'm going to put
Hold
one of
on.
my first-
Sorry. Do you want me to redact and you can say it?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I'm going to put my first real biased one up there.
Yes.
Clock Tower.
Oh, I knew that was going to fuck. I saw it and I was like, I'm going to let Grant say that one.
I would have been shocked if you didn't say that one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to jump in with Resident Evil 2.
Ah, nice.
I thought Resi 2 was going to be your first one.
Yeah, it is big dick swinging energy, and I wanted someone else to say it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think like Final Fantasy makes 100 million times %, but I was expecting Resi from you.
Any boy?
Theme Hospital.
Have I said today how much I love you, Dan? Like seriously. So it means I don't
love
have to
you too.
waste one of my 10 saying that because it's fucking absolutely one I wanted to say.
Nettie boy?
Rayman.
Oh, yeah. The
first
original?
one?
Yeah, I got Rayman 2 separately.
Spoilers.
Stubbers.
Sorry. I went to the end of the book.
Street Fighter Alpha 2.
Alpha 2 specifically?
Yes.
Cool. Ape
Interesting.
Escape, guys.
I know it's going to get struck off first.
Uh,
I didn't say that.
Holy shit.
Just quickly, just move the mic a little bit closer to you.
Okay.
yeah, come on, man.
Just turn yours up a little bit.
Am I perfect?
At the moment, you are, yeah.
Where are they taking the drugs?
Wait, Pat, can you say that again?
You're perfect, Nettie.
Oh, fuck. God.
Don't encourage him.
Guys.
Oh, it's incummage.
Says the person who came in their quote unquote argument pair.
Yeah,
Oh shit! I didn't mention that. I am in my argue jams, my stripy.
Argue Jams. That's
Argue
such a great
Jams.
name.
Get closer to the mic, fucker.
They're fucking pajama pants. They are super comfy, and I can yell all day in them.
What's next, Danny boy?
Destruction Derby.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
First one.
Rayman 2.
of course.
Destruction Derby 2, you fucking Philistine.
Now he hates you again.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
going to say, we're going to have our first
How
argument.
did you ruin that?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Well done.
All right, 10 more to go. Danny boy.
Spyro 2.
Nettie?
Legacy of Kain.
Stubby?
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
nice.
on my list, damn it.
Yeah. That was another one I left off because I knew it was coming.
Ooh, we're getting close.
Yeah.
Wipeout 2097.
Okay. See, I
Danny boy?
This is why I like this.
Worms.
Yes.
Oh, wait, which one?
Which one?
For me, number 1.
You got me up there and then you cut me real deep.
Grant. Armageddon, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Armageddon, baby. That game
Thank you.
I'm
Nettie.
sorry to say Worms 1 might be struck.
That's fine. That's fine. I accept.
Worms Armageddon is
You
still
guys
the
are.
best
You
Worms
guys
to
are
this
right.
day.
You guys have your right to be wrong.
That's true. We do.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to take Tekken 2 back because I know Tekken 3 will win. I'm throwing Hercules on.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
damn it. That was going to be my deep cut one.
Nice, yeah. Hercules.
This is your last,
you
by
can,
the way.
You
Yeah.
can say Tarzan. Oh, what?
I
That's
was
so
actually going to say Hercules, but now I'll have to say it. Final Doom.
Final Doom.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, not the original Doom that got launched. Final Doom.
Danny boy?
There are 2 that I'm fighting between, but I think this is the one I played more. Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue.
Dude, I've got Buzz Lightyear of Star Command on here. Fuck yeah. That game rocked.
Is that your last game?
No.
What's your last game?
Medieval. Should have come up way earlier.
That was the other game I was debating
Fuck
about
yeah,
as my
dude.
last
I got
one.
your
I was
back.
like, it's between these 2. Which one
All
am I
right.
going to put up?
And I'm sure
And
there's going to be
on that
people
note-
who will be yelling,
Yeah.
my game's not on there.
Well, where's Mortal Kombat? Where's Metal Slug?
Okay,
Also, I'm
because
sad.
every Mortal Kombat that's on PS1 sucks dick.
They suck. That was my thing because I fucking love Mortal Kombat and I grew up with those games. But I was like, which
The
fucking
ones
one
on
do I
PS1
put
are
up?
not good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on. Did that get picked up?
I
Put it
don't
in the
know.
mic.
Sorry, I should have aimed it the other way. I'm sorry, Dan.
Stinky
I know
mic.
you're a father.
If I collapse, you know what's happening.
Unicorn fucking farting out rainbows.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Now, we're all fed. We have full bellies.
Grant
And
gave
we
me my
have
bottle.
40 games to whittle down.
I'm a whittle boy.
And they are and I just want to say from the absolute get go, with the exception of maybe 2 or 3 that I have
No,
absolutely
Gex isn't
no
on there,
fucking
though.
idea.
You said like
all of these games are games that I would gladly just play right fucking now.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Like I said,
Yeah.
with maybe the exception of one or two, even some that I don't know, I'd be like, yeah, I want to see what the fuck you put that on the list for.
Okay, with the range of games that we have, though, I feel like we should have a limit one per franchise for our top 10.
If the argument is good, then it can stay on there.
I agree.
I don't. All right.
Our first fight.
Okay.
Because I mean, you know, like I mean, look, they're not on there, but let's just
Well, I'm
say,
going to say, Stubby, this is your idea. Take a pick. What do you want to strike from the list?
first one I'm going to attack is motherfucking Ape Escape. What the hell is wrong with you? That game is booty cheeks. Fucking a button to run on the fucking shoulder. What the hell is that?
Actually, that's like a normal thing now.
Yeah.
It's come
Or-
all the way back around.
clicking
And,
Mate, the
left
only
stick.
other game that I can think of that has that is Heavy Rain.
and you love Heavy Rain.
Jason.
And I do like Heavy Rain.
So that's not a good
But
idea.
I'm not running around catching fucking monkeys.
That game would have been better if it did.
Heavy apes.
And you're a cop in that.
Ape Rain.
In
Rain
a quarter
Escape.
of it.
Rain escape.
Rain Escape. But anyway,
We might need to
Ape
cut
Escape-
that joke.
I'm
I don't know if any of you got
fighting
that, but
fucking
we
Ape
might need to cut that
It was
joke.
such...
Ape Escape
What was
is
the
not
joke?
fucking.
Grant was like, you don't go running around chasing monkeys. And I said, you are a cop in that.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Are
mate.
you
Still-
trying to make an American joke?
Not trying. I'm
That's
succeeding like a fucking
disgusting.
champion.
That is disgusting. How dare you?
No.
We are not a political.
No,
podcast.
I disagree with you. I love Ape Escape. I think it's a really iconic game. It was a great show off for the analog sticks coming to the PlayStation. I'm not sure. Like, it's not a perfect game, but
I'm sorry, but that game is jank. The graphics for it are also fucking terrible. Like, it just. It
I
was,
feel like I
it
also
was
need to
bad
add.
when it came out.
I need to look. I will say, and I feel like there needs to be like a little like information bar. on
Or
this.
you know.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer. That's the one. We live in Australia, so we got the shitty PAL versions of the game.
Oh well, look, but that's the thing. Like, we all only know the shitty PAL versions
I'm
of
aware,
all these
and
games.
I still fucking love Ape Escape. But I will say that the NTSC version of Ape Escape in particular was better because it had a higher frame rate.
Okay, wait, hold on. So are you putting, is it the NTSC version?
No, no.
It's
It's
just-
the one-
Is that
just
out?
Ape
Are we not
Escape.
allowed to do that?
Well, we're doing PAL. We're doing our one.
I like
You're
Ape
my
Escape.
pal.
Yeah.
I would like to say.
My take on Ape Escape is that yes, it's definitely up there as a memorable and iconic PS1 game.
I would say it is iconic. I agree.
All I remember about that game is being more frustrated than I've ever been about in my life. And I don't know if it deserves to be a top 10 game.
No, it is. I'm
Okay.
sorry, but it is not fun.
All right, well, take a vote.
Oh,
That's
don't
not-
I
well,
get to
this is-
say
this
my
is how it all
piece?
works. No,
I don't even get to say my.
You might have an ally that you are just completely like barring here.
I'm here to help, Pat.
No, you're
I've
not.
played
What?
it twice.
And
I don't remember shit. I remember there were monkeys in your case.
be hugely good then.
What an ally.
I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to help Pat. No, one thing I will say,
Yeah,
it is.
we're scratching it from the
Are we
list?
scratching it? Okay. I'm fine with
I
that.
mean, ultimately, it does
it's
come
not a
down
hill
to
for me
like.
to die on.
Look,
I know I fucking hated it when I played it back in the
Was
day.
that hate escape for you? You wanted to escape from the game?
I wanted to escape.
You
from
felt
my
like a
hate of
monkey
it.
in a chamber being
Nah.
tested
I
on?
think you're an apist.
I'm a little bit of an
a
apist.
serial apist?
I mean, you know.
Oh my
No,
god.
look,
I'm
look,
uncomfortable.
Look, I am a civilized person.
No. That's not what this is about, Pat.
Since
I'm
when?
well
This
aware.
is you are supposed to fight.
Yeah, but to be honest,
Well, you're
looking at
right.
the 40 games we came up with, there are definitely 10 better ones up there.
Dude, this is a fucking marathon, not a sprint, and he's preserving his
And
energy.
look,
Yeah.
I am saying Ape Escape
Yeah.
does not even deserve to be in the top 40. Like,
yeah,
Okay, that we can disagree on.
No.
Do you agree though that the designs are iconic? The little apes with the little woo, like the sirens on their heads, and
okay, so
Spike.
the apps. Okay,
Was it Spike?
honest truth about this. I remember that little monkey with the siren on its head more from the Metal Gear Solid 3 side quests than I do from the actual fucking Ape Escape.
yeah, but that means it's iconic because you remember it even outside of its
Yeah,
the
but
context
despite
of its
being
game.
iconic, like if like it's not it's not a top 10 game.
No, but I'm just saying. I'm just getting
Bubsy is iconic.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna?
but he's iconic for a different reason.
No, but that's the thing. He's still iconic. People
sure.
remember the shit out of Bubsy.
I won't deny
for
that.
the wrong
No,
reasons.
I won't
they
deny
shouldn't.
that. I won't deny that.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Moving us along.
Worms 1, yeah. Look,
It was the first in the franchise. It introduced the game style, and in my opinion, while look, I'm not going to deny. Obviously, future games improved on it. To me, it was one of the most iconic in the series for being the first, introducing all the aspects. It was fun. I love the little cutscenes and the humor it had in it, and I remember playing the hell out of that.
The cutscenes are fucking hilarious. The worms
They
look
are.
so weird.
I targeted this game because we've got both Worms and Worms Armageddon on the list.
and we know which one is the superior one.
And look,
Spider-Man.
Worms,
You're not wriggling out of this, you little worm.
I loved I liked Worms 1.
Yeah.
Worms Armageddon came out and it was gone.
That was really good.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Was that you? That was fucking really good.
Like the humor and everything, it was
Yeah.
awesome. But Worms Armageddon for me is even more ingrained in me because Stubby and I played it like a couple of months ago, and I had known something for years that Stubby didn't, which very rarely happens. Which
if
is
you
that the
leave the
theme song plays.
Son of a bitch.
There is an army guy who talks over top of it and
Yeah.
talks
Gives
about
you
the
the
War of the
background.
Worms.
It's
Gives
crazy.
you the lore.
It's so fucking
It's
weird.
so good.
Also, the fact that game holds up to this day and people
Yeah.
are still playing it on their PCs and you can do crazy fucking shit with
it
levels.
Recently had a re-release on Switch.
Yeah,
like,
they updated it as well
Yeah.
on PC. Like, there's
The
still
original?
and also
No!
like, just the things that they brought in as well, like the holy hand grenade and shit like
Yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah, look,
It's also the most, I would say, the most pure of the Worms games. Like, there are other Worms games I love, but like they'll add in a 3D element or they'll add in vehicles. Whereas Worms Armageddon is just the foundation of the worms of just killing each other with some really fun, wacky weapons.
and
it just works
the more
perfectly.
cartoony art style, I think, fits it than that original Worms one where
I
they tried
agree.
to.
It was more
sort of-
realistic.
They,
than the
they,
original.
they tried to make them look like they were fleshed out.
And
sort of thing.
they'd gone from like just like a couple of pixel lines to like they've
Yeah.
got a body and two really beady eyes.
and
Yeah.
and to say that
Personality.
it introduced like the genre. Scorched Earth had been around for like 15 years, well before Worms had come around. So,
Was Hogs of War before Worms?
ooh,
Well, I meant more and introduced the franchise of Worms in general. Like,
yeah,
Oh, sure.
it was the
okay.
first one of it, but no, look. As soon as someone
think-
said Worms Armageddon, I was like, well, yeah, Worms is going to get knocked.
That was
That's
why
fair.
I asked.
That's
I was
fair.
like, hang on, is he gonna say my one?
All right, so
I feel like there's going to be another game up there that we're going to have a very similar argument.
Oh, there is. There is
any,
quite a few.
anyone else want to try and fight to
Shoot
save Worms?
Worms
Nah.
one in the face.
I think
Aw.
Gone.
throw an explosive sheep at it.
Danny boy, you're up.
God, this is hard because
There's a lot of good games.
there's a lot of games I don't want to argue out.
Just remember as well, like, you know, if you want to keep your little baby in, you might want to argue against something that might knock it out
Well, that's what I'm trying
over
to
a reason,
think.
no
But
particular reasons.
I know that one's probably going to go, so I'm going to let that happen.
Because, yeah, God knows, I'm like, I mean,
I'm
just
going
have
to
a
take.
guess at which one I'm going to argue next.
I'm going to take. I'll be completely honest. I'm basically going to jump on one that I don't really know a little about, but I'm going to take the same chance of like. There's two in this series on there, so I'm going to see if we can argue one out. All right.
There is one that, you know
Digimon
what?
World.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you know what? This is a good one.
Yeah.
Digimon World 1 or 3. We
Yeah.
can't have both on there.
No.
So, Nettie, you did the first one. You said Digimon World 1. Why Digimon World 1?
It was just a really, really neat concept of getting a Digimon, making it your partner. It's the same reason I love Monster Rancher 2. It's what I really love about monster raising games and where I think Pokemon has really fucking dropped the ball. You really love your Digimon, and the fact that it dies, and I don't think mechanically it is the best game. I definitely have a nostalgia for it, but I really love the idea of your Digimon evolving and growing based on the different parameters of the world. So it was like the E-Pet, or the V-Pet, sorry. And the training that you have to do with it, you only have one monster. If it dies, it dies. You got to get a new one. You got to train it back up.
If it dies, it dies.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. Or we stab the poo Digimon with a big sword. I don't remember Digimon World 3 all that much. I've never played it personally, but Number one, I just remember like finding it really, really engaging, just loving and helping your little monster, and I adore that.
All right.
Yeah,
Pat,
fair
why is he
enough.
wrong?
It's not necessarily that he's wrong, because I've also got a lot of nostalgia for Digimon World 1, but
Yeah.
despite the fact that they share names, they're very different games.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And because Digimon World 1 is basically a video game adaptation of the Digimon V-Pets that used to exist. Like,
Yeah.
literally. Like, every action you have to do on that V-Pet, you have to do in the game.
Yeah.
Or your Digimon dies, just like it did on the V-Pet. So if it shits, you got to clean up after it. You got to feed it. You got to make sure it sleeps.
It's also
Right.
mixed in with a bit of the TV shows because they had the similar like sort of wild.
Yeah, that's
Aesthetics?
a overall Digimon lore thing, and I'm going a bit full nerd there.
No, that's fine.
But like the Fire Island and stuff like that.
Yeah, like I love those. I love those locations.
Whereas Digimon World 3 fine-tuned everything and made it a more cohesive RPG style game.
Yeah.
The thing for Digimon World 1 was they don't really hold your hand at all.
Mm,
And
Yeah.
the amount of time, the amount of people I'm like, this is a great game. And they pick it up and they're like, oh, my Digimon died like the second area
yeah.
because they had no idea what the fuck they were doing. Whereas there's a lot more structure to Digimon World 3. There's a lot more Digimon in it. There's a lot more types of Digivolutions you could do. And
It's less frustrating with Digimon not dying all the time.
yeah. Well, they still do die.
No, but not as often. Like Digimon World, they die so quickly.
When Digimon World 3 came out, I was a massive fan of the series. I still am, but
Sure.
like it was a big part of like my pop culture like imagery at the time. Was that they introduced the Digimon specifically for the game,
Oh,
which
cool.
I really liked. It was a little bear called Kumamon. It was around the time season 3 of Digimon was airing, and my favorite ones were in it at the time. So I'm like, I have to play this game.
Yeah.
Right? It's all on the cover. I have to play this game. And look, I don't want to say I'm a dirty pirate, but it was one of the few games on PS1 that I'd bought at the time. I went from getting a game because the cover excited me because I was a weeb fanboy to, oh my God, this is actually a really good game. And I've replayed the game recently and it still holds up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it does the whole like taking care of one monster and like really sort of building a relationship with that monster, or is it more a generic, not generic, but more a typical RPG?
So the way I'll answer it
Is with a riddle.
is by looking at the screen. In terms of monster raising, Monster Rancher is a better game. In terms of Digimon, Digimon World 3 is a better game.
Wait, what do you mean by in terms of Digimon?
Like in terms of a Digimon game,
So as in like the actual Digimon
like
content.
representing
Yeah.
the franchise, the gameplay, that sort of thing. Digimon World 3 is a better game. In terms of like raising a monster and stuff like that, I think Digimon World would edge out 3 a bit, but Monster Rancher would edge out Digimon World.
Yeah, that's fair. That's the thing, because it's a game that I would really love to see again done better, but without making it a typical RPG. But I think it's only fair that Digimon gets struck. Like it sounds like Digimon World 3 is just a more fine-tuned, well-oiled machine.
Yeah, I can't help but say that I am astoundingly indifferent to all these games.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it sounds to me like Monster Rancher 2 beats the shit out of both of these games.
Yeah.
So
I'm voting that we get rid of both Digimon games because Monster Rancher 2 sounds like it's way better.
I can't wait to talk about Monster
We
Rancher
haven't
2.
said much about Monster Rancher 2.
Yeah, no, but like, hey, look, we've got to whittle it down to the 10.
Sorry, that was me. I hit
Yeah.
again.
I was just going to say, what exploded?
It's the storm. The storm is here.
Yeah, if there's any background noise, Storm has just rained in upon us.
But
And
It's
that's
no
the
pun
story we'll
intended.
maintain.
I think it's fair to get rid of Digimon World 1. Like I think you raise very fair points. It is
And I will say,
it's mostly nostalgia and hope
if
that I
you-
really want to see in monster catching games that we don't get enough.
If you want a revisit to like a fine-tuned version of Digimon World Next Order, which is a more recent game in the franchise, is kind of a blend of both.
Okay, I'll have to check that out.
And so what, you want to get rid of World 3 as well?
Well, I'm just going to say, like, just
Do you
from,
want- is
from
that
what
your-
I've heard from both, and I don't know any of the 3, but everything that you've just said kind of sounds like as if Monster Rancher 2 sort of like plays into the gameplay a hell of a lot better than both of those Digimon games do.
I
could
think
be
they're
wrong.
I think they're different beasts.
Very, very different. Monster Rancher.
If
Do you want to have the conversation? We can do it now. We may as well just
like I
knock
said,
it out.
I am astoundingly indifferent, so I don't know fuck all about it.
Well, can I try and sell you Monster Rancher then? And we'll see how you feel about it. And you can try and sell Digimon 3. Should we do it that way?
I do know a little bit about the whole Monster Rancher. It read like music CDs to make
All
like
CDs.
its monsters and stuff like that, like based on like particular wave patterns that would come in the music and stuff like that.
Yeah, Billy
which is
Joel
a cool
got me
thing.
some good
I don't
shit.
want to dive too much into like the absolute mechanics of all of these games, but like just at like even on a surface level kind of a thing, as much as it's gonna sound like as if I'm being a dick about this, but I'm gonna be a dick about this on this fucking one.
Dick away.
I have absolutely quite possibly the lowest intentions of ever playing a Digimon game.
Yeah.
But Monster Rancher 2 sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. It's also very different. So like what I really fucking love about Monster Rancher 2 is you get one monster and you can have multiples, but when you have a monster out in your ranch, the rest have to sit in like a freezer basically. They get frozen, and when they're frozen,
Sort of like Pokemon in Pokeballs.
sort of, but they're frozen like in a facility, and you have to go and swap them out specifically. And the training that happens when you have a monster out is always focused on that one monster. Any monster inside the freezer, time doesn't pass, because time is a very important thing, because monsters get older and die of age. They don't gain any stats or anything when they're frozen away. So when you've got a monster out, you're just focusing on that one monster.
Okay.
And this whole...
But like, is the fighting done like that Final Fantasy style turn-based thing, or
no,
is it
it's not
like,
turn-based at all.
It's actually real time?
So what happens is your monsters are 3D, but it's on like a 2D plane, basically. They move back and forth, and your monster can has 4 spaces for different abilities. Each space determines like what kind of ability it'll be. So if you're in the first space, your monsters are both really close. It's like a melee hit. Then you go back and it's like a long range melee hit. Then you go back and it's like a ranged, and then you go back and it's like a long range hit. So say, for example, you're in the first space, your monster might do a claw. If they're in the fourth space and you hit the attack, it'll shoot a fireball, something like that, right?
So it's kind of got like a bit of like the strategy RPG placement sort of idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it's totally not what I thought Monster Rancher 2 was like. So, I mean... Cool.
But but on top of that, it had some really cool novel ideas. Like they're absolutely gimmicks, but they were really interesting. So yeah, the CD thing you brought up, you could put a CD in and it'll spawn a monster for you. And what's really interesting is that all the monsters have specific DNA. And if you mix certain monsters, you'll get specific mixes that look like both monsters, but they make a completely new monster, which is really, really fun. So you can get some crazy fucking wacky interactions there and get really
like
weird, unique
weird,
monsters.
wacky breeding as
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
Okay.
so
It almost has like that persona, like kind of mixing of the personas.
Yeah, a little bit like that, but like with maybe 50 or so monsters, which increases the amount of monsters there are.
I'd say it's probably about the amount that was in the first persona anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. But then on top of that, what a thing I really fucking loved was if you had 2 memory cards, which to save your games back on PlayStation 1, if you didn't know, you needed to use memory cards, which were how big? 8 megabytes on
8 megabytes, yeah.
PS1?
So they utilized the actual like PlayStation hardware as well.
So
that's pretty cool. Like I do want to kind of move this along. We're focusing way too much on one game.
Sorry,
I'm gonna say Digimon 3 is now gone.
No, look, I love Digimon World 3, but I can't sell it as well as that. The thing is, I actually love Monster Rancher 2 as a game as well.
I fucking love Monster. I think it is my favorite PS1 game.
Okay. Yeah, sorry to do the interject on
No,
there. But
dude,
like,
sorry, I'm
when you started
rambling.
talking
Sometimes you
about
gotta call
Monster Rancher
Elmo.
and then you started like comparing them, I'm like, well, this just sounds like as if you're arguing to get rid of both Digimons and put Monster Rancher in.
It's hard because Pat and I both fucking love Digimon, so I think it's like...
Yeah, all I could say about Digimon World 3 is cool RPG, sometimes titties.
If you're
Like,
a
that sounds
Digimon
awesome.
fan, you're gonna like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's
Yeah, that's
it's
fair.
honestly, to this day, it's one of the best. But, Nettie, what are you going to target?
Rock.
Yep.
Good.
I'm sorry to... Like, I know we've had 3
Nope.
shots of you, Dan, but...
How?
Dude, no, I totally agree. this game has aged like a fine milkshake from the 80s.
I will say there are like I don't mean to jump on the
aging
shit
like
on,
fine milk.
I don't mean to jump on the shit on Dan Parade. I loved Croc when it came out.
So did I.
Right, and I will say I played it not that long ago.
Adorable art style. I will say that.
yeah.
Character creation is absolutely gorgeous.
My first thought,
the gobbos are
when
amazing.
I played the first level, was how the fuck did I put up with this game? And like I played Ape Escape, I played Heart of Darkness. I'm a glutton for punishment.
Clearly.
Yeah.
And no amount of rose-tinted glasses could fix that game for me.
It's one of the games that's like, if you really want to hate fucking tank controls, you show people Croc. Because like, fucking, you show someone Resident Evil 4, that people like, I think people shit on tank controls all the time. And it's like, dude, play Resi 4. It still fucking holds up to this day and it's awesome. But Croc, a platformer with tank controls is a much harder pill to swallow. And I think Croc demands so many like fine jumps, especially in the later levels. Because like the first couple of levels, you can actually play it and have some fun.
Do you notice Bubsy 3D is not on this list?
Yeah, well, the Bubsy 3D needs to be on another list.
Yeah.
The no-fly list.
But I agree with you. I think
Shattered.
particularly now, like decades on, we have gotten to the point where if you have a platformer, you need to have tight controls.
Yeah.
And that's not Croc.
No, it's not.
That's not. The Croc is careening off the side of a ledge.
And it's
And-
crazy
and
that
pissing
like
you the
it's
fuck
made by
off.
Argonaut, who made some of the like really, really power pushing Super Nintendo games.
What else did they make?
Star Fox.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Argonaut Software made Star Fox and Vortex, which is another 3D game.
Holy shit.
And they actually pitched the engine of Croc to Miyamoto, saying, "We want to make a Yoshi game."
Oh.
And Miyamoto went, "Get the fuck out of my office. We're making Mario. We're making Mario 64.
And look
Get
what
the
he
fuck out
missed
of my
out on.
office." Yeah.
Look what he missed out on.
Mario 64. Mario 64 came out 2 months after Croc.
Yeah, I know.
Who the fuck is going to play Croc after playing Mario
I'm not gonna
64?
defend Croc.
M64 is another game that's aged pretty poorly, but
I disagree.
I'm kidding. That game fucking rocks.
Thank God. I thought you were
would,
actually serious.
I thought you would get mad up. I'm surprised you were like,
no, because
you know
I've
what?
heard that argument.
People are stupid.
I've heard people say that Mario 64 does not hold up, and it's like
That's so wrong. It's still got
you
some
are
of the best
literally
movement.
licking windows. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's a good song
on
by
that
Ape
note,
Twin, by the way.
Do you care to try and defend yourself?
I'm not going to defend it to keep it in there.
All right,
because,
we'll move on then.
I know it's going to go out, but I will defend my choice to put it up there because
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
me, it was
Every one of these games.
an incredibly iconic game.
Even
I
Ape
don't
Escape?
think.
Look, everything deserves to be talked about.
I don't think
That's
Croc
why I'm here.
got enough love and enough sequel out of that.
Well, they did
I'm not
Croc
saying-
2,
But I felt like it should have happened.
and that's
is why I'm
one
so
more
happy
sequel
they
than a
kinda-
lot of good games get.
This is why I'm kind of happy
true.
they're doing a remaster remake of the original. I'm sure it'll still have issues, but for me, challenge of that game actually made it to me worth it. I actually kind
The
of
challenge of the controls.
well, yeah. In a way, to me, it felt a bit like that was kind of part of the game. You got used to the controls and you learnt from them, and it felt more satisfying to then complete it because you were like, well, I'm beating this game and I can. You know, it's like when you play even a Mario game with really challenging levels and platformers. To me, that was it. It was I'm beating a challenging platforming game. Has it aged well? Fuck no, I'll admit that. But that was why, for me, it was one of the games that went up there.
I think that's like I totally understand that. I think the difference between a challenging, because you raise a very good point, Stubby, like challenging where you're fighting with the controls versus just a challenging
Oh,
game
absolutely,
is a
yeah.
it's a
Oh,
different
it's a
conversation.
different thing, yeah.
But I understand that, like especially as a kid, when you beat something and you like have a fucking hard time beating it, it's the best feeling as a kid. So,
Absolutely.
like,
But at the
I
same
totally
time,
get
like
the
I mean,
nostalgia.
I also want to sort of go back on that a little bit. There is definitely one game that I can think of where the controls were
Silent Hill 2.
absolute arse,
Yeah.
and it's one of my all-time favorite games. That's Silent Hill 2.
Yeah,
And the fact
I wouldn't
that
say the
you-
controls are us. I would say they're deliberate.
But that's the thing, they weren't though.
What do you mean?
The Team Silent, like the director actually even said, we didn't know how to, like, out of our entire team, we didn't actually have an engine builder who knew how to make like combat. And so
Sure.
we slapped together what we could.
Well, sometimes happy accidents do happen. Like, look at fucking Super Smash Brothers.
Look at Dark Souls.
Melee. Oh, I mean, yeah. Well,
Dark Souls, you have no like way of like really protecting yourself.
Oh well,
Not really.
but Dark Souls was very deliberate in
That was
most
deliberate, though.
aspects. The last third of that game, not so.
But anyway,
not
Hot
great,
calling the
but-
kettle black. We're tangenting a bit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dark Souls
My bad.
isn't on the list.
But great.
So for our next round,
Mm-hmm.
rather than targeting a specific game, I think we should each take turns.
Compare.
Defending.
No. Picking the game we would take off the list next.
Yep.
And then if anyone wants to defend it, we can, because otherwise we're going to be here for hours.
That is kind of the nature of this that I thought it would
I'm
be.
aware, but I
Okay.
don't have hours.
No, this is true. Okay. So the first one I'm going to attack. I'm sorry, it's gonna be Abe's Exodus.
Wrong.
I'm gonna attack the shit out of Abe's Exodus
Wrong.
for a couple of reasons. But the first and foremost is we have the superior game on the list as well, which is no, it's not. It's not. How is Abe's Exodus better than Abe's Odyssey?
Okay.
Because it's less frustrating.
I completely disagree.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say
I never finished Abe's Exodus. I finished Abe's Odyssey.
Abe's Odyssey is so much less frustrating.
Even in the
trust me.
remakes, the fucking Soulstorm is a bigger pain in the ass than the remake of
Yeah,
New
that's the
Tasty.
remake. That's the remake.
Yeah, but
No.
the remake's still good, but it's just, let's be honest, Exodus is...
I think they are both good games, but if someone
games.
handed me two pills and said one gives you Abe's Odyssey and one gives you Abe's Exodus, I'm taking Odyssey.
Yeah.
Odyssey, every
Why?
fucking
Hands down.
day.
Tell me why.
And
Tell
they are
me
also,
why.
they're also very similar games. I mean...
Oh, they're the same game.
yeah, like...
In
and
terms of
there's no
mechanics.
way that the two of them are ending up in the top 10.
Mostly.
They are not ending up in the same, like, top 10.
Yes, they
That's
are.
not- there's
no, they're
way.
going to be up there.
There's no
Trust
way.
me. Abe's Odyssey.
Also
Abe's Exodus.
the whole
Mwah.
intro sequence
This is Rapture
of farms. We can literally recite that from start to finish. What the fuck is the intro to Exodus?
Huh? It's the people in the mines with their fucking
What's the- yeah,
eyes
what do they say?
Shown. I don't remember that one. But
there's
that
a
doesn't,
reason.
that doesn't mean anything.
There's a reason.
I don't remember
it's
what
not
he
as
says.
memorable.
No, it's because he doesn't.
prove my point.
He doesn't rhyme in the second one, so it's not got a meter that is more memorable. He talks more normal, which is much
doesn't
less
rhyme in the
easy.
first one.
Yes, he does.
This is
This is
Rupture
Rupture
Farms.
Farms.
They say it's the biggest meat processing plant on Oddworld. How
I
does
used
that
to work
rhyme?
here, but I was really a slave like all the others. That's me. My name is Abe.
It's not rhyming. There's a rhythm to how
I
he
used to
speaks.
work here.
It's not rhyming though.
Yeah, no, it's rhyming.
Okay, if it's rhyming, and I've been playing that game since fucking day, yeah, you're full of shit. I know. Get rid of Exodus. Get rid of Exodus. Right from the list.
No, there are bits where he rhymes.
I'm
he
sorry,
talks about the
it's
moon pool.
3-on-1 Exodus. is
No,
on the list.
you
Okay.
guys haven't made an argument.
No.
Where's my argument?
We did just make the argument.
What,
It's
you
very
said-
frustrating.
You said the first
3v1.
cutscene wasn't
It didn't-
memorable.
it
That's
didn't
not an
bring- no, it
argument.
didn't bring
As a
anything-
game.
It didn't bring anything new to the table. It was
That's
the
not
same
true.
game extending the story. Not enough.
You just said it
a
was the
se-
same
a
game.
se-
No, I said mechanically, in terms of level traversal, it is. But the being able to grab Mudokons in a group makes it so much less frustrating. Being able to save at any point makes it so much less frustrating.
You can get like
No,
Mudokons in a group.
You can in the first one, but it is much more of a pain. You guys are looking at Odyssey with rose-tinted glasses. I guarantee you.
No.
I love Oddworld. You have
I
no
am
idea.
aware. That's why I am so surprised that you are willing to fucking argue
I
that
think the
Exodus
tone,
is better.
I think the tone. See, this is why I have both, because I think the tone and the feeling and the way that the story is told is much better in the first one. But Exodus is absolutely, in terms of just mechanically, much less frustrating while still having the same types of challenges because it allows you to save at any point. Whereas the first one, you fucking die, you go back so many goddamn screens.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
I
Get
just
good,
have to
kid.
do this walking.
Get good,
to
kid.
get no, sure, that's fine. But when it's like because there's a lag, which
Damn, that was close.
that was fucking wow.
And
See, even God agrees with me.
God is
Guys,
saying,
he's
how
trying to
dare
strike-
you say Exodus
he's
is
trying to
better
strike
than
you
Odyssey?
down.
Guys, right?
He's
Well,
trying
look,
to strike you down.
this
That's
is
what
the
he's
thing,
doing.
right?
And and also you make your farts into bombs in the second one. So
See, this is the thing, though.
Okay, you can only have one. What would you pick?
But this is the thing, though. He's
If I
now
get-
arguing that
both of them are a package
Exodus
deal.
No.
is better than Odyssey.
No.
That is what he is saying.
But also, no, I'm saying they're a package deal.
they're
No,
not
they're
a
not.
package
They
deal,
have
though.
to
They are
both-
two separate
They
games.
have to both.
There
They're
are
two separate
10
games
slots.
that are super similar, and
Okay.
there's no way in hell that both of those
I've-
going in
yeah.
the top 10 list.
Put them. What you do
I
is
do
you
believe
put them
Odyssey
in the
believes
same.
to be there.
Put them
Like,
in the
deserves
same,
to be there.
like little.
Is the game
rectangle.
Abe's Odyssey / Exodus?
Yeah,
No.
No, it's
No.
not,
yeah,
you
it
ass.
is. It is. It's like Last of
it's
Us 1 and 2.
it's
They're a package
3
deal.
to 1
No,
Exodus
they
is
are
out.
No, they are
God.
not.
No, the fact that he's fucking around like this, like,
No,
Exodus is
but
gone.
no, I haven't heard an argument in return. You guys have just said no. Like, where's my arguments back?
It's
I've
like-
made
it's
some
just
actual
better.
cogent
The
The
arguments.
reason you haven't heard an argument is because you've been talking over everyone.
And besides that, Odyssey is just... Odyssey
Shut up,
is-
Grant. I need to address Pat. Sorry, go on.
I love it. Odyssey is just a much better game to get you into that world, to make you like get engrossed in the characters. God, that storm must be right over the top of us.
Yeah.
Once this baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're gonna see some
My
serious
shorts may be brown.
In the description, God provides his opinion as well.
damn straight. Like, we'll get all the churchies.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah. Look, I'm sorry, but yeah, out of the two, if I had both of them in front of me and I'm gonna play like one of them, I'm always gonna go Odyssey
Yeah, but why? I haven't
Because
heard an
it's-
argument on why.
because it's just it's a better game. It just is a better
But that's
game.
an opinion. Like, why is it
Yeah,
better?
exactly. That's a good enough fucking argument.
No, come on. If it's just going to be
there is absolute
opinions,
bias,
this
yeah.
is pointless. This is
No,
a
that's
pointless
all part of it.
exercise. It's a part of it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But if we're going to go off opinions, I think my love of both of them trumps all three of you put together.
Yes, but it's 3
But then it's
against
3
1.
against 1.
No,
so-
but it's about the capacity of the love.
No, it's 3v1.
It like
it's
it
3v1.
envelopes. So because I
like
okay,
Pat,
now I want to
Dan and I
hear.
have the exact
I
I
want
gave
to.
you reasons. I said
What
it
is the
didn't
reason?
advance anywhere near enough as a sequel
That's
should.
fair.
It was basically, it felt like basically the same game. And from a storytelling, for me, the story I didn't feel was anywhere near as good as the first one. It didn't draw me in as well as to the world as the first one did, and I didn't feel as invested
Mm-hmm.
in it. I mean, those are probably my two main reasons. I didn't hate Exodus by any means, but to me, Odyssey was superior.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not here like belting the piss out
No,
of my
no
second
one's saying
child.
that. No one's saying that.
Like both of these games are games that I put like a lot of hours into
Yeah.
back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Right. And I just feel like I'm not as willing to go back to Odyssey as
Yeah,
I
Exodus, you
am.
mean?
Sorry, Exodus, as I am to go back to Odyssey.
Sure.
And if we're doing a top 10 list, like I would absolutely put Odyssey in that top 10 list. I wouldn't put Exodus in.
Can I also say there are heaps of people that I have met over my time since the PS1 that loved
I can see the lightning out the window, so I
Yeah.
know when it's coming.
loved Abe's Odyssey and did not know Abe's Exodus
Even existed. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I mean,
That's
it's
the other
almost
thing I was going to say.
superfluous.
I feel like overall, if you go to
Impact.
someone and say Oddworld, most people go Odyssey before
Yeah,
anyone
Impact,
would
like,
say
and
Exodus.
that'll be my one, like my biggest one that I will argue is that Odyssey has the impact Exodus did not.
Yeah. And if we're going to a vote, it's 3-on-1. We're taking it off and moving on.
Yeah,
we're not going to a vote though.
we are though.
Okay.
We just did.
Okay.
All right,
We just
let's
went
move
to
on.
a vote.
Those against Exodus, say aye.
Actually, all those who are voting to a vote,
yeah. Hold on. Can you record my voice
I-
3 times? Yes. All right. So we're keeping it. All right. Who was next?
This is
Pat?
my turn.
Mm-hmm.
What do we want to take off? I'm Destruction Derby 1. Why is it there?
Because the sequel didn't do enough.
Exactly. It didn't
Yeah.
change enough. No! It didn't. I'm
I
kidding
got your
about
back,
that.
Dan.
okay,
Look, I'll be completely honest, and this is why I said, you know what, I know it's probably going to be kicked off. For me, Destruction Derby 1 was 100% a nostalgia pick. I played Destruction Derby 2, and I'll pretty much be the first to admit, yes, it's probably a better game. But Destruction Derby 1, for someone who like, aside from like Mario Kart, basically never plays racing games, I put fucking hundreds of hours into that game. I loved it. I thought for the first game in the series, graphically, I thought it did a great job. The destruction was there. You know, the racetracks were fun. It was interesting. It became challenging if you actually tried to beat it and kind of get through it. And I just thought it was a fantastic game. So I'm like, it has to be up there as one of the iconic ones for me.
Destruction Derby 1 is one of my all-time favorite Psygnosis games, and Psygnosis have made a lot of games that I absolutely love.
So we're removing Destruction Derby 2.
Right? Hang on. It was also the second 3D driving game that I've ever had. My first one was Stunts on the PC.
Nice.
And that was my second one. I can't tell you how fast I forgot Destruction Derby 1 after Destruction Derby 2 came out.
100%.
Fucking Destruction Derby 1 is like an alpha build demo.
Have you played DD2?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I ideally look at it technically, yes, Destruction Derby 2, I'll admit, is the better game.
Right.
And that's why I said for me, Destruction Derby 1 was a nostalgia pick because what it meant to me in terms of what I played and what I did with it was so much more than Destruction Derby 2 did for me.
Yeah.
All right. Are you happy for it to be removed?
Yes. I will let it fall from grace.
All right, Danny, what's leaving next?
Ooh.
Or what would you pick to leave next?
What would I pick to leave next? Let me actually have a think about this. I'm just happy to be here, guys. You know what?
Look, putting that in there is really confusing for me because I don't know if he actually said that or not.
I'm just happy to be here, guys. I really am happy to be here. You know what? Guys, I'm scared. I'm going to go with Time Crisis.
Yeah, you know what? No. That's...
Time Crisis is... Look, I'm sure when it was brought to the PlayStation, they did a great job with it, but Time Crisis was an arcade game.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's transitioned to the consoles.
My argument is you can't fucking play that game today because new TVs don't work with light guns.
No, that's not true.
No, there are light guns you can get to play it.
Yeah, they're called Sinden, and they don't work with Time Crisis on PS1.
No, that's not true.
You would have to emulate it, but...
No, I'm kidding. I have no idea.
No, you can get Time Crisis.
Time Crisis 4, you can, but my God, what a pain in the ass it would be to set that shit up.
But we're not talking about now, though. We're talking about the PS... No.
That's an argument. Any argument. My argument is that, number one,
don't disagree
setting
with
that
you.
shit up is terrible.
It was an arcade game, but it was one of the first... How can I explain it? So if I was playing like a fighting game at the arcade, and then I go home and it's a controller, right? It's a fundamentally...
Can we pause just for a sec?
Yeah. All right. The Nettie has stepped away.
Wait.
Are you astonishingly indifferent as well?
Yep, no. I thought we were going to hit Bigger Thunder. Go.
So you play a fighting game at the arcade, you come home and you have to play it with a controller. It's a fundamentally different experience, right? For me, Time Crisis, yes, played out at the arcade, come home, I got a gun like attached to the PS1. It like felt like having an arcade at home. And it was just as good on the PS1, in my opinion, as it was in the arcades. And it wasn't taking my money. Like,
it did cost,
about the
it
money.
did cost $100 to buy the game.
okay, but after that, I'm not spending. I probably spent more on that game in the arcade. Like,
yeah, look, I was a Virtua Cop kid. I wasn't a Time Crisis kid.
I have a distinct memory of like a little like CRT TV that was in my bedroom at the time because my dad had gotten rid of it, and I was like, I want a TV in my bedroom. And then I plugged my PS1 into it, and I was playing Time Crisis on that tiny little screen. And you know what? I was having a fucking good time.
Kind of hard to miss. It'd be like shooting fish in a cup with a bazooka.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, look, and I'm sure that's all good, but like, I feel like when you think of Time Crisis, you don't think of the console versions. You think of the arcades because that's what the games were. So in terms of it being a top 10 PlayStation game, I just don't personally think it should be up there.
Yeah,
I'm sure it was a great port, but I don't see it being something that is iconic to the PlayStation.
I can and look, I can totally understand why you would want to defend it. Saying that, yeah, it brought the arcade experience home. The only problem is that by the point of PS1, we were starting to get the arcade experience come home quite a fair bit.
You already
Whether
had like,
it was like
Turtles in Time.
Turtles in Time, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat 2, which is easily one of the best arcades to like 16-bit
I think
ports.
the point of my argument was we didn't necessarily have like fight sticks. Like you could get fight
I was going to
sticks.
say, yeah, we did.
You could get fight sticks, but the average person wasn't buying Mortal Kombat with a fight stick, right? Whereas if you bought Time Crisis, it came with the gun.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
Like I'm happy for it to go. I do understand it is an arcade game at heart.
Yeah, no, I would say that for a top 10,
I can see. I agree. I can see absolutely why you would put it in there. But
Can I
don't
just
think-
say I'm so offended that Time Crisis went before Bugs Bunny.
Look, that's the next. Like, that's not the next one I'm looking at. The next one I'm looking at is going to be a pretty obvious one, I think. But
yeah, Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, fucking have a go. Let's see.
Never.
Let's see
Never.
how the fuck that goes.
I'm not going to argue for Final Fantasy VII because I'm actually not a really big fan.
Oh, I didn't. I've never played it full. So
I preferred Final Fantasy VIII. That's the one I had. And I went to play Final Fantasy VII.
Utter Philistine.
I went to play Final Fantasy VII afterwards, and it didn't look as good. It didn't play as good for me.
You weren't there on ground zero. That's why.
Yeah, I wasn't. I'm literally
Day one.
admitting to that right now.
I was there day one.
Like I've played the remakes. I enjoyed the remakes. I liked the story.
I knew about the Square betrayal. I was. Well, Square had always only made games for Nintendo.
Oh,
and because
then they made
Nintendo
this
was going to
PlayStation,
cartridge
yeah.
for the N64, the Sony Music guys, who had all the money because Sony Music was doing really well back in those times, started to finagle with the Square Enix guys and
finagle.
won them over with, like, you know, women and drinks and drugs and everything. And
why
they
I'm
went,
here.
well, you know what? Why are we putting up with this shitty little cartridge? Why don't we put our shit on 3 CDs? It's going to cost us 15 cents. Literally.
All right. Well, that was my cut, Nettie. I believe we're up to your next pick.
We were talking about Final Fantasy, right?
Wait, do you want to argue for Final Fantasy? Do you want to argue against Final Fantasy?
No, because I fucking love.
No,
No,
if
that was
you were to
just
take
a
a game
random
off
Uematsu.
this, what would you take off?
Take off?
Yeah, who would you fight?
We're whittling it down.
Who would you
If I
literally
pick one
a
of
fight?
my own ones, will that fuck with you guys?
It's kind of funny. It would, a
Look,
little
I'm not
bit.
going to lie. I
you
have one
can.
or two of my own.
You
I'll
can.
probably remove
Because I think the one that you're going to pick is probably the one that I'm going to pick next.
Ooh, interesting. Tell me what that is so I can.
No, if you pick it, then I'll tell you.
Fuck. Problem is, there are some here that I just don't know about. So, like Bugs Bunny and Toy Story 2, I'm looking at. But Spyro, the first one,
I can definitely understand.
right?
The
The first Spyro.
I can
How
definitely
dare
understand.
you.
I can definitely.
It's the
understand.
same argument in terms of Spyro 2 and 3 and Abe's Exodus that you guys had. Like, Spyro was just done better later, I think.
Okay, no, I would disagree with that.
Really?
Because
Why
I
is
do
that?
think Spyro 2 was pretty fucking mid.
I like Spyro 3.
Spyro 3 I do
my
like.
favorite.
So technically the second one obviously came after the first one.
Yeah.
They didn't. I don't. If we were arguing Spyro 1 and Spyro 2, Spyro 1 every fucking day of the week.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. Like, because I don't remember anything about Spyro 2. I'm specifically
It's
talking
so
about
fucking
3,
forgettable.
So
There's
I
nothing
worded
going
that
on
poorly.
there.
My next one was going to be Spyro 2.
Yeah.
So if we're
Everyone's piling on
So
me.
we are piling on the shit on this.
I'm sorry,
But
Dan.
Spyro 3 I do think is a better, like, definitely a better story.
I actually
Yeah.
still like. I think that Spyro 3 having like I know it's not the PS1 version, but I've replayed the remakes of them recently.
Well, they're so close to the exact
Yeah.
same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I'm drawing the comparison. For me, Spyro 1 is still the better game.
Spyro 1 for me, and reason why I put it up there,
Interesting.
it was my first game to go up there, is, I think out of the original trilogy, while they brought in new mechanics, while, in a way they improved things, made things a bit tighter, Spyro 1 to me was always the best game. The story wasn't necessarily the best. That's probably the only thing I would say I think they really improved upon the future games. But the controls were tight. The levels were fantastic. It is so fun to get 100% in that game every time over and over. It's challenging without being incredibly frustrating. I know that game. I'm not saying I'm the best at it, but I know that game back to front, whereas the second and especially the third one, I have trouble remembering everything.
I think for me, the third one was just trying to overcomplicate things. And I I feel like they reached the point where they were starting to run out of ideas, and the skateboard controls frustrated the fuck out of me.
Oh yeah, I hate the skateboarding in Spyro 3.
And it's a very similar, like, it's kind of similar for Crash Bandicoot. I'm glad that we only ended up with Crash Bandicoot 2, because Crash Bandicoot 3
Yeah, I
also
agree. I
went
completely
too
agree.
far.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like, if we're having the argument of Spyro 2 versus Spyro 1, for me, it's Spyro 1 all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all agree on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spyro 1.
Spyro 2 is the
Yeah.
Spyro 2 can fuck off.
All right. So did you want to challenge Bugs Bunny or Toy Story 2? Because we kind of hijacked yours again.
Yeah, sorry.
No, one was removed. I think it's fair to like move on.
Yeah, but you didn't pick it.
That's okay.
Well, he picked Spyro 1, but the conversation led to us removing Spyro.
Yeah, no, you guys convinced me. I think that's
So-
I think that's fair.
All right,
Okay,
Stubby,
if you're
Map it
sure.
up. Yeah,
what would you remove next?
So the next one I'm going to fight is between Rayman and Rayman 2.
yeah, sure. I've got no. I enjoy Rayman, but I'm not like strong on them.
I only played Rayman 2. So.
See, I only played Rayman 1.
You hate that game.
I
don't you?
played Rayman 1 and then I played Rayman 3D on my 3DS. So
I've
I
like
totally
never,
missed 2.
aside from the most recent ones, like the Origins, like the 2D Chrysler ones,
so
I've
fucking
never
good,
played the original Rayman, so I'm just going to be happy here.
I will say
guys
that
fight.
like Rayman 1 and Rayman 2, they are absolute 2D platforming bangers for PS1. In a time when PS1 was everything has to be 3D, otherwise it sucks, right? Which, you know, I mean, there's another game up there that's 2D that is one of the best games ever made.
of the night.
Exactly.
Heart of Darkness?
Yeah.
We can argue.
We'll talk about Heart of Darkness.
We'll talk about the Heart of Darkness. But yeah, between Rayman 1 and Rayman 2, to be completely honest, I don't recall a lot of difference from Rayman 1 to Rayman 2.
Yeah.
Well, there's
I think
the
that's-
person who put him on the list.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think
What
that's
would
fair.
you pick? What would you
So-
pick?
But I think Rayman 1 should stay. So.
I think Rayman 1 had probably the better impact.
Yeah, I would
Until it
agree.
went 3D, I think
I love
people
the
forgot
3D
about
one.
Yeah. I think people forgot about Rayman. Like when the 3D one came out, they just sort of thought, "Oh, it's Rayman 3D, not Rayman like the third game."
Yeah. Yeah.
Now it's your turn.
Clock Tower.
You want to argue the first truly terrifying game, and it's like a
That's
B
not
movie.
true.
Look, okay, I want to say,
a point
I
and click.
That's not true. We already talked about the truly terrifying game. Croc's off the list.
I mean, look, that may have scared the piss out of me, but Clock Tower scared the shit out of
I
me.
also thought you said Croxophilus.
Croc's off the list.
That should have been the third game.
That's a Greek dinosaur if I ever.
No. So here's my thing, right? And I'm saying this as someone who does actually like Clock Tower and the hauntingly beautiful song that they've added in the update.
Don't listen to it.
So good.
But I can count at least 15 games that should be above Clock Tower on that list that we still have.
List them out.
So tell me, why does it deserve to be in the top 10?
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a
Okay.
tower.
In a mess of horror games,
I don't think I've ever made you pause for that long about a game.
Well, the thing is,
Because he knows he's wrong.
fuck you.
I
Number
don't
one.
even agree with that.
Number
I'm
one.
just-
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but
fucking-
a butt.
Little Pat,
ache.
get out of here.
But I like it here.
Get
God damn it, little Pat.
back in the toilet.
Where's the scissor man?
Zip up that shit.
Flush.
Exactly. Okay, so in a sea of burgeoning horror, Clock Tower actually feels like it was definitely B grade as fuck. Like the room levels of fucking terrible dialogue.
Oh, no.
But when you actually got to the gameplay, the point and click interface and the hide and the panic mechanics that they had in there of trying to like set up like a weapon or a place to hide before Scissorman came in and fucked your day. And also, I mean, I will actually defend this game purely for one scene where you go into the computer room and Scissorman's at the end. And as he slowly walks towards you, like carving these shears,
Tom.
the screens on the computer are lighting up saying kill, blood, murder, death.
But-
as he's walking past them. It's fucking amazing.
Can I-
Okay, look, honestly, no, it's a top 15 game, not a top 10. You can take it off.
Yeah.
After all that,
Yeah, now look,
I was going to make some arguments, but
I really wanted to defend
Resident Evil 2 is up there, sir.
yeah.
And
It's not okay. Look,
Resident Evil
2 is
2
not scary though.
Resident Evil 2 is definitely a better game than Clock Tower, though.
Oh, it's a better game, but it's not. It's
I
not
would-
scary.
No,
like
I
Clock
would say it
Tower
was scary back in the day.
And yeah,
People were
Resident
scared
Evil
by it
2
when it
made me
came
shit my
out.
pants. I'm younger
No,
than you.
okay. Look, I will definitely make an argument against that because there's a reason why Resident Evil. I will argue Resident Evil 2 and why Resident Evil 1 is not up there. Right? Resident Evil 1 was a scary game, but Resident Evil 2 was so grandiose and so big scaled, it lost the scare factor until you played the B scenario when you had Mr. X coming after you.
Right.
That was when that game got scary.
Yeah, but people were scared.
I think a lot
by
of
it,
people
right?
didn't.
Like,
Not
you
until B. Not until B came up.
You really
And
think so?
I really
don't
do. I think that's
people
why
would-
they
Be
lent
yourself.
into. I think that's why they lent into Nemesis on number 3. Because they wanted to have that persistent fucking scare factor that they were giving you in that first game.
I remember people, like I had mates talking to me about like the liquor scene where it runs across the window. They were fucking scared of that shit. I remember having conversations with people about
okay,
it.
no, that's a fair
I will
point.
say,
Like I think
to
because
this day, if I play Resident Evil 2, the fucking, is it the crows or the dogs in the second game that jump through the window?
dogs.
No,
No, the
dogs
dogs
jumped
are
through
one.
the window in the first one.
Yeah, no,
Do they?
the
Yeah.
crows in the second
It's the crows in the second
I'm
I
one.
mixing
don't
them up.
care if they are black floating pixels. I shit myself
Yeah.
without
It is a
fail.
kind of a jump scare thing because they do turn the volume up on that window crash.
Sure, but like I would say,
having
it
said
did.
that,
I mean, it did scare.
yeah.
Like getting scared is such a subjective thing, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's
true.
hard-
I just
but it's
feel like-
undoubtedly a horror game, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but I would also say that Resident Evil 2, because it's so open and you go from building to building, you are very claustrophobic in that first mansion. Like that's why I feel like Resident Evil 1 is a scarier game than Resident Evil 2. But I still say the Clock Tower, that had fucking genuine terror when you start to hear the shears
The major
from off screen,
major clench.
and the music starts to swell when you get to the security room and the dude's sitting on the chair and you walk up and you go, oh my God, you need to help me. There's someone here. And you touch his shoulder and then his head turns around and falls off his body because it's been sliced off by scissors. What the fuck? That's mad.
but that also has jump scares when it goes pew 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 and he jumps down. Right, a lot of the times you meet Scissorman, isn't it? You activating
In
a
the
thing.
first one.
Aren't we talking about the first one?
No. First one's on Super Nintendo, my man. This is Clock Tower for PS1. This is different. There's
Are we
there's-
talking about a
there's-
different clock tower?
So
I
there's
didn't
Clock
realize.
Tower First Fear, which is the one that came out on Super Nintendo.
Okay.
And got a port to the PlayStation, even though it's a 16-bit game. But then they did a fully 3D one, totally new story.
Oh, is this the
and
3D?
it's the sequel, yeah. Clock Tower on PS1 is
Why isn't
is
it
a
called
sequel.
Clock Tower 2?
That is a great question because the next one is called Clock Tower Demon Mask, and it's fucking garbage.
The remake they did recently is out of this one.
No, it's of the
It's
Super
the
Nintendo
Super-
one.
okay.
That's the one I was thinking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
no, it's,
right.
okay, so yeah, but like it is for me, it's one of those ones that I have super nostalgia for, and I love the shit out of it because it actually genuinely terrified the tits off me.
Right.
And yeah, that's okay though. It's
We've-
not a top
We've
10.
cracked into the top 30.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
finally gotten through 10. Man,
We've got, well, you did number 11. I just didn't
Okay.
count. So
Daniel, it's your turn.
Get the fuck out of here, little pet!
How does he keep escaping?
Damn it, get him! Get him!
I'm just happy to be here, guys.
I'm just happy to be here, guys. Keep my words out of your fucking mouth. No, I'm just happy to be here, guys. I'm just happy to be here, guys. I'm just happy to be here. I'm really
guys.
not happy
Oh,
to be here anymore.
I wouldn't be.
God damn it.
Jesus.
I'm lost now. Okay, this is getting harder because we're getting more down to it's either my own games or games I don't know as much about.
Yeah, yeah.
you can eliminate your own games.
I feel
Look,
you, man.
I absolutely can. I don't quite want to do that yet.
Yeah, look, there's 3 on here that I have literally never played, and 2 of them I know fuck all about. But the rest of them, I could make a good argument for or against.
You absolutely could.
Is it Abe's Odyssey? I can tell you about it. Let's go back. All right,
dear
guys. So
God.
Abe's
Nah, I've never fucking played that
This is Rapture 5.
Get out.
They say it's the biggest process.
Come on, Daddy boy.
Out. I had an idea of one I was going to point out before, but I feel like I've lost it. So now I'm trying to re-find myself. Center, Daniel, center.
Zen-like.
You know what? I might lose this argument, but I'm going to do it. Tomb Raider 1.
I agree.
I actually
Okay,
don't
that's
like
good.
the Tomb Raider
Okay,
games on
cool.
PS1.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's a 3v1?
No, I want to say I tried for so long to like Tomb Raider, but the controls were just unbearable for me.
Okay.
Well, see,
so-
this is my argument against it. I think
Mold
from
kit
a
is needed.
well, I think as an icon and kind of legacy, yes.
There's a couple of
Impact,
icons.
I mean, Impact
Impact, it's up
alone,
there.
Lara Croft was video games for
Yeah.
a long time.
I agree, and that's one of the reasons I tried so hard to like Tomb Raider.
As an actual game mechanically, God, that was a frustrating game to play.
Yeah.
I think it's another example of a game where maybe the tank controls didn't really quite translate to what they were trying to do, and it made the game a lot more difficult than it needed to be.
Yeah, look, my
And there were-
main defense for Tomb Raider is A, Impact, B, its sales. I think it's like the third most sold PS1 game, if I remember correctly. Lara Croft as a character is clearly as
but-
iconic as they come.
I agree with you on all of those fronts, but that doesn't make it a good game.
Well,
No,
Especially
but
if we're
without it,
calling
though-
a good game now.
it
No, but-
does beg the question, though, then what is the criteria of which the top 10 need to fall in? Is it just because if we're
Whatever
going
the fuck
sales, no, well, but I think it is important to know: are we going entertainment value or quality
So
of game?
here's going to be my argument, though, for Tomb Raider.
Here we go.
Without Tomb Raider, and without Lara Croft, if you remove Tomb Raider from existence, I think that is a major hurt for the PS1.
I don't disagree with you at all.
So
And
then it needs to be in the top 10.
No,
No,
but
it
we're not
doesn't.
erasing
No.
it from existence with this list.
No,
we don't
but I
have
am.
that power,
That's what I'm
Grant.
saying. That's what I'm
so
saying.
here's the thing. You
This
make
is a
it- you
complete,
make an
absolute
argument-
truth. If you take it off the top 10, then that means that
Okay.
you hate it and you
So-
hate everyone that likes it.
You
I mean, that's true.
okay? We are making a top 10 of games that are quality to us,
Mm-hmm.
right? If you judge a place for, I don't know, selling their name for a review or something like that, I feel like that's just the same as picking a game for a top 10 that, I don't think it deserves to be there.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, okay.
especially-
When the
especially-
PlayStation Classic came out, what was the first game that people went, why the fuck is that not on there? Tomb Raider.
Again, it's rose-colored glasses, though. I don't think people remember Lara Croft because she's iconic, and I don't disagree with that. And Tomb Raider sold great. There is one thing I think about where I'm like, okay, Tomb Raider, this looks exactly how I remember it looked, which is great. This plays it. No. But like, it's not like, you think about those games and you're like, oh man, I thought this looked great back in the day. Like,
So are you
it-
telling me that moment that you came through the clearing and you were in fucking dinosaur world and the T-Rex came after you, you didn't fucking go, holy shit, Jurassic Park is real?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I made it that far.
It's like the third level.
My point stands.
I did. And while that is quite an iconic
awesome.
scene,
It's
my
amazing.
reaction to it was, oh shit, that's a dinosaur. Oh, how the fuck am I going to beat it with these controls?
But then
And-
they even did an anniversary remaster and could not make it as good as the original.
Well, see, and this to sort of use your point but kind of argue against it, I have to ask a question. What do you think is iconic? And to me, this goes against the game. Is it the game itself or just the character?
It can
Because
be
in my
anything.
mind, it's just the character, and I don't think that justifies the game being in the top 10.
But the character is the game, and the game is
The
the
game
character.
is the gameplay.
Yeah, but if it was
And
just
how-
if that game was just Jack Smith who has a couple of guns, it would not have made the explosion that it did. The fact that it was a female protagonist and who, let's be honest, was very sexually
Oh, look, I'm not saying...
sexually
She was stacked, baby.
sexually designed,
They
but
were two cones.
yeah, they were. But like, okay,
had
so
Madonna.
she
No one
was
pulled it off
sexually
other than Madonna.
No,
okay,
that's true.
I do need to actually also make this point as like I think
Yeah.
it's very important.
It is important.
She
Grant
is
loves
sexually
titties.
designed, but not sexually exploited
No.
until the second one. The second one when they actually got her to come out in like a fucking bathrobe in the tutorial. It's like, God, will you fucking stop?
That was my favorite level.
That's terrible. How dare you?
Okay,
How
look,
dare you? But nah, Tomb Raider 1, like, I mean, like, seriously, if you go, like, look, I know it's a 3v1, so ultimately it comes down to if you don't think that the way that I am arguing is good enough to keep it in the top 10, then it's gone.
I think,
But
that-
I'm saying that you can't talk PlayStation 1 without saying Tomb Raider.
Yeah, and
you just cannot.
Yeah, we did say Tomb Raider. It's done.
That's true.
Like
That's
here's
so far.
right.
No way.
But here's
So
the
hang
thing.
on. You want to get rid of Tomb Raider before getting rid of Bugs fucking Bunny? You want
I
to get rid
said
of it
the same thing about
before
Time Crisis.
Toy Story 2?
In my
You want
defense,
to get rid of it before Legacy of Kain?
in my defense,
Fuck
I was
you.
going to eliminate Bugs Bunny, but it was my own game, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm going to leave it up there for a little longer.
No, here's the thing, right?
If that makes it into the top 10, I'll be fucking shocked.
I can't speak for everyone at this table. This
Sure you can.
table that feels like it's going to explode with the
Only
tension
because we
right
keep
now.
on
Speaking of
smacking
exploding,
Right.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Do you actually? Okay, Nettie's leaving.
Sorry.
That's okay.
That's all right. You want
all
us
right.
to keep
That's okay.
going?
Yeah, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going.
So,
I think we know where his stance is on it, I think.
right.
You've got if you've got more stuff to say, we can talk about it
I
afterwards.
think he's undecided. I think he's waiting to see where
So,
the arguments
for
go.
me, and I can't speak for everyone at the table, we are making a top 10 of quality games.
No, we're making a top 10 PlayStation list,
Yes. Of
which means
quality games.
Which means if you had
we
good
just
arguments,
argued which game was better quality, Abe's Odyssey or Exodus. Like, we're arguing
Yeah.
quality of games.
but
for
that's
me-
that's
for
for that,
me-
that was for that argument though,
for-
because we knew at least one Abe's game was going to be on that
Okay,
list.
I get that. But for me, Tomb Raider, iconic. Tomb Raider, bestseller. Tomb Raider, good game? No. It's not a good game.
2 out of 3 is still pretty fucking good. That is 66%.
Okay, I'm taking it to a vote. Those against, say aye.
I.
Those
You're
four.
fucking Judases.
I'm sorry.
fucking damn it.
I look. I.
Tomb Raider, like,
I agree,
got
it is-
wiped when Spyro the Dragon is still up there. You honestly think that Spyro
Spyro
the
is-
Dragon 1 is better than Tomb Raider? You're insane.
Ask me how many times I finished Spyro the Dragon versus
That's got
Tomb
nothing
Raider.
to do with it. In that case, then fucking we need to put, like, some of the worst fucking PS1 games up there because I just finished them tons.
No, but Spyro is also iconic.
Yeah. Spyro is iconic for the PlayStation.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Who are the,
Okay.
like,
Spyro
but I'm
has
just saying,
tighter
like,
control.
I think
y'all are
Spyro
fucking
and Crash
crazy.
are
You know
up
what?
there as some
like the chat
iconic
is going to
characters.
side with me that Tomb Raider should not be off the fucking top 10
Probably.
list. And we will rally and we will
You will
we will
rally.
fucking, you know what? We will rally. We will come back
Get in the
stronger. And then
I'm gonna
Oh.
look out. I'm gonna look out my window one day, and Stubby will be sitting there with an army of people holding Tomb Raider flags, and I'll be like,
fucking
"Oh shit!"
pitchforks and fucking torches, just calling y'all out for being uncultured whelps.
Fun.
Okay,
That's okay. Well,
in,
it's done. It's moved on.
in
So.
lieu of Nettie, it's now your turn to throw a pitchfork.
Okay. Okay. My one is going to be fucking Bugs Bunny. What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
up
we
there?
got to argue something.
Well,
fuck
you
is
know
wrong
what?
with you?
Easy. I can tell you a lot. There's a lot of things that are wrong with me. And the
what's
first
up,
thing
Doc?
is that the main thing that's wrong with me is I am looking at a list where Tomb Raider got taken off and Bugs fucking Bunny is still up there. That needs to go.
Bugs Bunny is so iconic compared.
What? Fuck! What kind of okay? Explain to
Okay,
me.
so Bugs Bunny, and I'm just going to say out of the gate and say, look, I agree. It probably should have gone down before Tomb Raider, but Bugs Bunny
Deleting it in
is.
advance.
I just
is-
cannot believe you fucking.
I don't
Tomb
think
Raider.
my explanation will be in defense of it because I agree it probably should go. I'm just going to talk about what it was. It was a platformer collectathon game, but all based around Looney Tunes. You played as Bugs Bunny, as the name suggests. You're thrown through time to collect clocks and things like that to try and get back to your own time. It had a nice fun twist that the person you meet at the beginning of the game that helps you and says, "Yeah, go through and start collecting," turns out to be the villain, and you're like, "Oh, okay." What a
That's
twist!
like M. Night Shyamalan.
I know,
fucking
right?
shit.
Spoiler
And
alert.
look, overall,
God, I
for what
was
it
gonna play
was,
this game.
for a Looney Tunes game, it actually played very well. I'm not saying it was like the tightest, best made game out there, but it actually, like, for what it was surprisingly good. The levels were fun. The humor you expected to be there was absolutely there. And I had a really great time with it when I played it. It was another game that probably didn't deserve to be played as much as it did, but I played the heck out of that game.
Okay, I'm looking at it thinking like it's a Warner Brothers game. Who the hell made the Warner Brothers games back in the PS1 days?
I don't fucking remember.
I mean, I can look it up if you want to see
look
who,
it up
who
because
made
I'm
it.
pretty sure
I have a
it's-
more important question, Daniel.
Hi.
In what ways was Bugs Bunny better than Tomb Raider?
Well, let me tell you, it also had dinosaurs.
Did it have big polyagonal titties?
Did it have tank controls?
I think Bugs Bunny was dressed as a woman at one point, yes.
Killed the
it was-
killed the
okay.
rabbit, killed the rabbit.
So back then, it wasn't Warner Brothers.
No, well, Bugs is
It was
obviously.
developed by Behavior Interactive and published by Infogrames.
Infogrames. The guys behind Alone in the Dark, and you're trying to sell me that this game played well.
It played...
I have doubt.
I'm not saying it played great. I did say that, but I said for what you're getting, it plays way better than I ever expected it to, and I had fun with it. It was functional. I had a blast with it. I could do what it was
but-
in my opinion, it was a good game.
With a subjective conversation like that, you also had fun with Croc.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
I love you, Nettie.
saying thank you.
I
thank
love you.
I know, right? Well, it's already been removed anyway.
I
so.
really wish.
They take it off
wish I
before
had
you even
put
argued
the-
for
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah.
Almost.
Fuckers.
I wish I had put the Law and Order dun dun like sound on the board. It's one I'm gonna need for next time.
It was
Actually,
very.
no,
it was a
you know
very
what you need? Professor Oak's Explain Yourself.
Nettie, it was a very spiteful selection considering Tomb Raider was just knocked out.
Yeah,
So
fair.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
I'll never
I'm sorry,
emotionally
like
recover from
I
this.
that like let me tell you right now, the line blank is up there, and yet Tomb Raider got fucking taken off is gonna probably be my argument for the next two things that I attack.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
The fuck.
it was nice. It was nice knowing you other games I put up there.
Nettie, we kind of skipped ahead, but you have
That's
a
all
go.
right. Yeah, sweet.
What would you take off next?
What would I take off next?
Well, what would you like to?
What would you
argue?
take off next?
Toy Story 2. I'm sorry, Dan. I keep fucking. I feel like I'm picking
my
all your
games are getting
games.
absolutely bullied in this conversation.
I think it kind of like no offense intended whatsoever, but it just goes to show the quality of games that you were playing
Yeah.
at the time.
And yeah,
Yeah, I'll be the first to admit it wasn't until I got older and could buy my own games that I was really able to expand what I played. I didn't get, like, parents and stuff bought a lot of games when I was growing up, obviously. I was a gamer, but I didn't have a lot of selection and probably didn't really have the knowledge to be able to say, oh, this looks like a great game, let's play it.
Well, I mean, there's obviously a long list of games that aren't up on this list that we played a freaking hell of a lot.
Yeah,
like, for example, Twisted Metal World Tour is not up there,
I almost
neither's
put it in my
Tomb Raider.
list, yeah.
which, you know, God knows how many hours.
Just
I
rubbing
put in
salt
it.
in that wound, okay?
I will end you.
One day.
That was a
But
quality
see,
joke.
I had the advantage of having parents that were cheapskates. And so we had that guy around the corner where it was like, oh, pay $10 and you get a CD sleeve of games.
Oh, yeah.
And so I ended up playing a whole bunch of games just because I had them.
yeah.
And look, to be honest, well, I don't know if this episode would have come out by then, but when you listen to the episodes of like what our game of the years were, you can definitely see that in my picks in the early years because I'm very selective in like basically what was considered the best game was basically it for me.
Yeah. Look, and the thing is, I've got a couple that I put up on that list that I'm actually not a huge fan of, but
Yeah, same.
I know that they are a top 10 like
Tomb
PS1
Raider?
game.
Yeah.
And Tomb Raider is one that actually, to be honest, I didn't enjoy that game until I got it on N-Gage, and I am not actually joking about that.
We're not talking about the engagement.
No, I know, but I'm just saying I didn't like the game until I
what
played
you're
it on
admitting
N-Gage.
is the PS1 one was
And then I
terrible.
went back and played it on PS1 and went, oh, wow, this is so much better than it is on N-Gage.
It's funny. It's
Do
funny
you
you say
actually
that
believe this
because
guy bought an engage?
I was the
have
same,
most
dude.
of
I
the
played
library.
a shit ton of Tomb Raider on the N-Gage.
It's right. It,
Okay, so
it actually
man.
played well on the N-Gage, but then you played on PS1
Toy
and you go,
Story
oh, it's
2.
a lot better.
Yeah.
Toy Story 2, guys.
Look, Toy Story 2, if I'm thinking top 10 games...
No, and
Can
look,
I just because I picked it? Can I just say why? I know nothing about it.
Look, and I'll probably preface it, and I
Genuinely,
probably shouldn't
like-
do this. I'm shooting myself in the foot. I'll admit, yeah, probably not a top 10 game, but it was another example of a licensed movie game that had no right to be as good. This was a genuine game where it was genuinely good. It was tight controls. It was fun. The levels were open. There were
the thing is, though,
intelligent puzzles and things that you needed to do.
So you're saying
There
it's
is-
the Wolverine of the PS1.
Kind of, yeah.
there is actually a movie game on that list, and I am actually willing to defend it more than some of the games that I've put up
Spider-Man.
Is it Hercules?
there. It is Hercules.
Oh, yeah.
I
No,
would
no.
defend the fuck out of that game.
Hercules I would put before Toy Story 2. It was on my
Not
list.
Tomb Raider, though.
It was on my list before Toy Story
Someone's
2, but
holding on
someone
to
said it
something.
before
I
me.
will.
So.
It's called anger
I'm
and rage
sorry,
and
but-
regret.
Dude,
I
I
will
get
say,
you. Exodus is gone, man.
I don't.
It does. It does.
I did play Toy Story 2. I don't remember it as fondly as you do. I remember the first game on PC more fondly than I remember Toy Story 2.
I remember playing
in
Toy
my
Story
opinion-
2 on the N64. I don't remember
Yeah,
playing.
same.
I honestly don't recall it on PS1.
Yeah, but in my opinion, there's only one like Disney licensed game that could be in a top 10, and it's Hercules.
And it's on the list.
Tarzan.
So we're going to remove it now, right?
No. What? We're gonna remove the fuck out of.
All right.
And like I said, now
Medieval.
we're yeah. You know what? Actually, this is one I'm interested in hearing the arguments because
Medieval was a game that I enjoyed as a child,
Yeah.
and then I went back and played it, and it was a pile of dog shit.
Yeah.
And the person who put it on the list agrees with me.
No,
Goodbye.
It's up there because it's just iconic. Like Daniel Fortesque is an iconic character, but
Yeah.
like honestly, I can't.
that
I
weird
can't.
little fucking
Yeah,
bucktooth
dude.
skull is
I-
just so memorable.
So fucking.
the
memorable.
the biggest thing for that was there was so many easy tweaks they could have made in the
Gameplay?
remaster of it,
Did they not?
which they
I haven't
didn't.
played the
like
remaster.
I played it, and then I got the remaster. I think I might have borrowed it.
Well, it was a remake, but they tried to keep it
yeah.
It's fucking-
similar to Spyro. They
And
basically
I'm
we
like,
want to make this as the original.
I'm not enjoying this. Maybe I just still don't enjoy the game. And then I went back and played the original. I'm like, oh no, this game is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, my only argument for Medieval is that it is the Ghouls and Ghosts for the PS1.
Yeah.
Like-
Except Ghouls and Ghosts is like really fucking good. It's like
It is
Perfect.
It's fucking hard. I don't know about
I think
perfect.
Ghouls and
The fact you have to
Ghosts
play
is-
it twice just to finish the fucker.
that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Ghouls and Ghosts, though, is
You've played Silent Hill
significantly
too.
more challenging.
well,
Fair.
that too, yeah.
Ghouls and Ghosts is significantly more challenging, though. I got a lot more, like, as a gamer, a lot more gratification out of completing Ghouls and Ghosts than I did out of Medieval.
I think
Yeah, I'll pay that.
aesthetically, like, it,
But
it
like
was very
overall,
Ghouls
like
and Ghosts.
yeah,
but
it did. Like that was the thing that actually made me like gravitate toward it when it first came out. Was
Yeah.
like this really reminds me of Ghouls and Ghosts, and I miss that.
The Danny boy.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to talk about because we're really starting to get down to games that I don't actually really know a lot about.
yeah.
Um,
I see you've pulled up Final Doom on your phone.
well, because I actually don't know what it is. Okay, it's the third Doom game apparently. Cool.
Well, it's the last one ever made. They never made it again.
Yeah, it's
So-
weird that they did
Okay.
games recently with
Like,
the same
do you-
title.
do
but
you- I
different
mean,
games.
look,
It's
do you
special.
wanna-
It's like Prey.
No,
Yeah, I think Grant
do you want to
needs-
argue Final Doom?
I think Stubby needs to be
No.
spoken to. So get him. Get him, Dan.
you know what? Yes, but no, yeah.
You know what?
Why-
You're completely right. It's better on PC. You can get it from the list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nice.
That was really easy. Quick.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Hey, look,
that was
like
going to
guys.
be my argument against it as well.
I told you there are games I'm going to put up there that I'm not going to fucking defend, but if they somehow get in the top 10, I'm not going to be upset.
Can I ask-
and Final Doom is one of them.
Can I ask why you put Final Doom up there instead of something?
Because it is actually superior to the PC version.
Oh.
They added.
Wait, but you just said it's better on PC.
Them's
No,
fighting
well,
words.
okay, so when I say it's better on PC, I mean that it's definitely A, more played on PC. B, you can mod and change and do a lot of shit on PC.
Oh, okay.
But as the base game itself is concerned, the PS1 version of the original Doom that came out was really bad. And they went back to the drawing board and said, okay, that's not good enough for us to release a game like Doom on a console that can actually handle it. We should be doing a lot better of a job. So they went back, they did all of the Doom 1 levels, all the Doom 2 levels, and then they added TNT, which was like the official expansion to number 1. And they added lighting effects
And we'll win
There
the
weren't
fight.
lighting effects in the original PC one, except for like dimming and
Right.
that they actually
So
had like colored lighting effects.
They gave it a big touch up. And
yeah,
so
it
did you
was-
say it had Doom 1 and 2 in it as well?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Final Doom actually has like astonishing amount of content.
Awesome. Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, like I mean, you know,
But if you,
it's a
yeah.
PC game.
It's a PC game
It's a
primarily.
PC game.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Nettie, what game are you eliminating next?
This is tough. This
It
is
is
really
tough.
tough.
We're definitely getting down to the tougher discussions now.
Getting down to the wire.
Down to the
I think it has to be Spider-Man. I know it's a tough one
Okay.
because
I will defend this one. In that a lot of superhero games suck donkey dick at this time.
totally.
And Spider-Man was one of the few where they picked pretty much every main bad guy that Spider-Man had and didn't make it feel like an absolute clusterfuck.
Totally. I fucking loved this game when I was a kid.
Yeah. And look, and I still think I'm sitting here thinking top 10?
Yeah.
Like
Well, the thing is, if I'm gonna go back and play a Spider-Man game, it's sure as shit gonna be Spider-Man 2.
you think Electro is better than
I
the
think
first
he's
one?
talking about the new
On
Spider-Man.
PlayStation 2.
Oh, okay.
The
I thought you meant
PlayStation 2.
I thought you meant on PS1.
Because
Sorry,
like
there's a few Spider-Man too now.
there's so fucking many. Yeah, no. Definitely not.
I thought you meant
Electro.
Enter. Like, look, the thing is though, there is the general consensus that Enter Electro is actually a better game
Oh,
than
really?
Spider-Man.
I've never
disagree.
played Enter Electro.
As far as game mechanics and performance are concerned, Enter Electro is better than the first one. However, the first one, like I said, it's more about impact and that first release, like, you know, the younger child kind of thing, where again, like I said, superhero games at this point had been
yeah.
things like Batman Forever and fucking
Wasn't Batman and Robin as well?
and the multitude of bad
Don't speak of
fucking
Batman and Robin.
No,
X-Men.
I always
the
think of that.
terrible X-Men fucking games until Capcom made a fighting game and said, look, X-Men doesn't have to suck as a video game, guys.
That's right.
Oh yeah, why isn't Marvel vs. Capcom up here?
Because it's us
Is
on
the PS1 one not good? Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
That's a Dreamcast game.
To jump in, I also love Spider-Man on PS1. As you said, everything else was arse. And Carnage Doc Ock, yes please.
Yeah,
But-
Carnage Ock is so cool.
But
He doesn't last long enough. But also,
does it belong in the top 25 of our list? Yes. Does it belong in the top 10? I don't think so.
oh, see, this is the thing. Like, looking at some of
that-
the other games that are up there, I don't know. I would actually probably argue, shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
but-
no. Okay, no. That's an interesting point. What would you get rid of in place if you can
Oh,
convince me?
Tomba.
Oh,
Go fuck yourself.
I'm sorry, but Tomba
Go
is
fuck yourself.
Grant,
that's like
paint me a
saying
word
new-
picture of why.
that's okay. Easy. It's like this. Which is the better game, New
Tombi.
Mario Brothers or Mario Odyssey? That is literally the same argument.
Interesting.
One is just a,
So you're
one
saying,
is
so
just
you're
a
saying you
2.5D.
wouldn't put Mario Odyssey on this list?
Okay, Nettie's smiling, which means that he's a dickhead. Anyway,
Okay. Firstly,
You can dance.
Tomba, like,
you can
you're
fly.
wrong.
You can eat all of my
Tomba
pie.
is not a top 10 PS1 game.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well,
Absolutely not.
I want to hear why. What don't you like about Tombi?
Okay. Before it went up on this list, when was the last time you thought about Tomba?
When Pat talks about
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
And before that, it
Right.
was when I watched only
Even
Police
when it
play
came out, I was absolutely unaware of its impact. But I knew about Pandemonium. I knew about Klonoa. I knew about a lot of 2.5D games that were coming out at that time. Tomba, I have no idea what the fuck you were talking about the first time you talked to me about it.
And that is honestly just so sad. It's like, here's the thing. Tombi is
He
on
pities you.
so many top 10 games you've never heard of.
That
Right.
doesn't mean that it should
No,
be
no,
in
no.
top 10 games.
No. Right. I'm not saying that it does. I believe it does. And we will take it to the general vote. But Tombi is just such a brilliantly fine-tuned game that is a lot of fun. It's quirky. It's memorable. If I sat down and played the games as they were, to this day, I can play Tombi back to front. It like its quality has not
You can do
diminished.
that with Disney's Aladdin. What
no,
the
no.
fuck is the
Its
line
quality
you're
hasn't
trying?
diminished
Or
over
Pinocchio.
time. Spider-Man on the PS1, it doesn't hold up as well to this day as
I don't
Tombi
know.
does.
It's the best depiction of Venom so far, including movies.
That's not a high
that's-
benchmark.
That's
Exactly.
That's a stubby bias if I've ever heard
That is
one.
a stubby bias.
That's a stubby
It
bias.
is.
And
That is
you
a
know
100%
I love
stubby
Venom
bias.
with you, bud.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Tombi has so much little nuanced humor, and like it's just such a great concept for a game.
You can
When-
throw a pig.
See, this is the thing. I didn't think it was anything more special than Adventure Island. I thought it was exactly the same game.
It's not.
It really felt like it. Like, I mean, Klonoa has an interesting grab mechanic and like
if
the way that you can
argument
traverse the
was-
levels.
If the
I would say
argument
the same
was
about Tombi.
Tombi versus Klonoa, it'd be a different argument. If it's Tombi versus Spider-Man, Spider-Man's off the list. It is not a good game. Whereas Tombi came out and was released pretty much as it was recently and is still a great game today.
Wait, did you say Spider-Man's not a good game?
Spider-Man PS1 does not hold up.
Right. Oh,
Like,
I get
I
you. Like,
enjoyed it, but it's not a top 10 game now.
sure.
In my opinion,
I-
Tombi still is.
I think I'm
would
swayed
still,
by Pat.
I would still play Spider-Man just to see the fucking between level cutscenes. They are so brilliantly voice acted. They are actually like the best versions of those characters. Black Cat's amazing. Rhino's amazing. Mysterio's amazing, which, I mean, God, Mysterio is never amazing. He's actually good in this game.
He continues to be good in number 2 as well. His level where you get into the boss fight and then you just punch him once. And
Where you go like to the Statue of Liberty, I remember. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
so
actually
good.
pretty sick. Okay, I'll retract that last one.
No,
but, like,
I'm not saying Mysterio in the
I
first
retract
one
that.
is bad.
No, but I'm just saying, like, when I said like that he's never been done
Oh,
well.
right.
He has been done well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know, man. Like, Tomba just did not hold me like other platformers do. I would still go back and play pretty much every other platformer that is on this list over Tomba.
Cut me deep, Grant. Cut me real deep.
Look, you know what? This is what these kind of arguments are for.
Yeah, but honestly, it is, in my opinion, one of the best platformers that exists on the PS1. It is.
It's one of, for sure. It's one of. No, and I absolutely agree with you on that line. I just don't see Tomba.
Are we?
Look,
Are we going to vote?
I think I'm
think we have to.
I'm lawfully going
know what?
up thinking it's going to go in the top 10. I don't expect it to.
I'm
But if
actually willing to strike both.
Well, that's the thing. If it's
wow.
if you want to go mutually assured destruction,
I am so okay with this.
No. Whoa.
This
Calm
is
the fuck
Putin.
down.
This
Dan and I
is Putin.
sitting here, play with our dicks for nothing.
Damn straight.
Put it back in your
play-
pants. Let's fucking talk
I
to
don't play
these
with my
boys.
dick for nothing, but
Putin,
yeah, sure.
Putin it where it don't belong.
Look,
Because I don't think
My-
Tomba should be struck.
my
Really?
Yeah.
I have a very clear
I
opinion.
love you, Nettie.
Yeah, you got it.
My
Fuck
pick-
you,
I'm sorry.
Judas.
to be honest, my pick would be Spider-Man, but
To destroy or keep?
to keep.
Oh,
but
interesting.
there is a reason why I was being very quiet in the argument because there's a very clear reason for this.
Coming.
I've never played Tombi. So I can only look at it purely from a what have I seen and impact. The only person I've ever heard talk about it is you. I've never
really
seen
sad.
it. I've never seen it in anything.
That's what I'm
in
saying.
no way am I saying that makes it a bad game, but that's the only way I can look at it. The only way I can look at it is from, well, what kind of impact? Like, I've never played Final Fantasy VII, but I could probably recite the story because
Right.
of how much I've heard about
Look
it.
at every other game
I
that's
have
up there.
no
we
idea
have
what
all
Tombi-
heard of these games.
Well, I think if you haven't played the game, we've made it clear that you are allowed to argue anything, right?
Anything.
No, and that's what I'm saying.
So if you haven't played it,
no holds barred.
I think
My
being
opinion
like
is that it
there-
has to be Spider-Man.
it
because
wasn't in your zeitgeist. I think
at
that's
the
fair.
very least, or what I can say about Tombi is I never heard of it, which means it was never iconic and well-known and it made it as much of an impact to be able to say, oh yeah, that's a game at least I've heard of and I should try and go play, or at least I can think about and talk about it. It was something like, I remember the first time you ever mentioned the game to me, Pat, you're like, oh, have you played Tombi? And I'm like, what the fuck is a Tombi? I'm pretty sure I said something along the lines of, do you mean Tomboy? Like, I don't understand.
Fuck.
So yeah, for that alone, unfortunately, I have to put my vote to Spider-Man because that was a game I played. I agree, it probably it doesn't really probably hold up the best now.
the audience
but-
that loves Tombi won't shut up about it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Don't give me that look.
But
It's a genuinely good game.
for when
yeah.
it came out, Spider-Man was a great PS1 game that, maybe hasn't stood the test of time, but let's be honest, there's a lot of games still on the list that probably haven't stood the test
Yeah,
of
like
time.
Final Fantasy VII.
And we're also like with Spider-Man, that got remade on consoles. Like, well, when I say remade, I mean it got ported to consoles way after the PS1. Tombi didn't.
Look, I want to.
But it did just get a remaster.
There is
right?
a Dreamcast version of fucking Spider-Man. There is an N64 version of that first Spider-Man game.
But we don't live in a meritocracy. We don't live in a world where just because something's good, it automatically gets known and respected. We live in a world
in
where
other words,
if you have a Marvel brand,
The maker did
You
not
will
think it
be-
was a financial risk to put it on a console well after it was relevant.
well, if it didn't do well,
Well, it did do well.
what, Tombi?
No, Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man. Yeah,
But
of
Spider-Man,
course, if
like,
it's going to
but
do
Tombi
well,
would
they're
not
going
have
to.
done as well. Like, there's no Dreamcast version of Tombi.
Well, at this point, you're just arguing it's sold more, right? So they ported it more. Like
It's one, it's one argument, yeah.
Yeah, right. What I'm saying is, like, I understand where you're coming from, but it doesn't necessarily denounce Tombi from being a good game.
Can I just say, in the interest of time, because we're almost at 2 hours already,
Oh, I knew this was going to be at least 3 hours.
even following Daniel and Nettie's argument, the room is still split, which for me says they both stay, or more likely they should both go. Because it's mutually assured destruction. If I can't have my favorite game, then you're not getting yours.
Well, Spider-Man's not my favorite game, but I'm like
That's why I'm fighting
for the
so
interest
hard,
for the interest
because
in like
this
looking
is
at
Pat's.
a top 10.
I 100% believe Tombi should be in the top 10, but I am fully aware that that's not the case for everyone.
Yeah.
And
When you have an audience of 3 though, like you can't.
No, sure. But can I just make it? I think you go back and play Tombi now. You can absolutely play that game now and just have a fun time and be like, someone could have made it today. Someone could have made it on the PS1.
That was an argument I was going to make. Like
Yeah.
in the world that we live in of like indie games and people developing games that have like pixel art and stuff like that, I can almost guarantee you if you sat Tombi, the new remaster in front of someone and didn't tell them it was a remake of a game, because let's be honest, as we've pointed out, most of them wouldn't know it was a PS1 game.
Yeah, totally.
They would think it was
Like
a
I
game
said,
from
an
now.
audience
and
of 3.
They would have a fun time with it. And look, I'm happy to strike it from the list as long as Spider-Man goes too.
But on a
but-
superficial level, you could ride a pig and throw a pig. That's awesome.
No, see, my favorite thing about Tombi, the thing that hooked
You get to
me,
surf the web.
Yeah, totally. But you had your
the
superficial
thing that
argument. I'm
hooked
just,
me about Tombi is something very small towards the start of the game, which is in the world of video games that have characters who have inventory that's like limitless, and there's no explanation as to why other than, oh, they put it in their backpack. Oh, what's this giant sword? We put it in our backpack.
Yeah.
The thing that hooked me on Tombi is very early on, you find out that his inventory is stored in his stomach.
Yeah, it's great.
And there is a retrieval mission to retrieve a chick at the start of the game, like a baby chicken. And the person asks for it and says, do you have the chicken? And he just stands and goes, bleh, and regurgitates it.
It's great. It's got
And
so much charm.
But
just
then
hooked
Venom
me.
has that awesome like little part where he talks
Okay.
about all the different bad guys that he thinks. It's like
Moving
Chameleon
along.
was our idea.
Look,
we thought of that.
I feel
That
like the
bit is
room.
great.
I
It
feel
is
like the
pretty-
room is split, and in those situations, my vote I think has to be both go.
Pat, I
because
tried. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
If you
Look, if
leave
the
both
only
in
thing
there-
that is taken away from this is that more people play Tombi, sure.
Yeah.
Which you should. It got a
want to
remaster
play
for a
it.
reason.
So who knows? I could
I don't know.
in the future play it and suddenly
because
be like,
your
man, I should have
license
voted
was
now.
cheap.
That's true. I mean, sure. If you've got something good and cheap, that's fucking. But that being said, Surf the Web is fucking.
Whose
I
pick is it
forgot
now?
who brought up-
Wait,
who
you
brought
brought
up
up
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was me.
Okay,
so
so-
Stubby next. Even
What's
though he
your
just
choice? Stubby.
fucking little pats out because you shit on Tombi. And
Yeah.
look at him. He's running
Tommy's
around.
the best game.
Your
Okay,
father has
look.
biased you.
Okay. And
Oh my god.
I
What a good
fucking
little boy.
love this game. And it's a game that I've only come to recently.
Do it, you coward.
But
Is it this
it's
one?
not top 10. It's Legacy of Kain.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, it's not top 10. That's literally my
It's a good
only
game.
argument
It's
for
a
it.
good game.
like,
It's top
taking it off.
25.
Do you want to
It's-
defend
yeah.
and try and say
No,
it's in the top 10?
I completely agree. It's up there because it's iconic.
And
But
it's a game I would tell people, everyone, if you like the Diablo style of gameplay, play Legacy of Kain. It is so fucking good.
And if you like platformers, play Tombi.
But it's not as good as Tomb Raider.
or Tombi Raider.
It's my turn, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
Okay, this one's gonna get me shot.
I like how we just had like
Probably will.
a 20-minute discussion on one game, and then the next one was 2
no, we
seconds.
had a
Yeah, it's
two
gone,
game-
done.
we
Right,
had a
right.
20-minute
Gone, two
discussion
games,
about
true.
two
But
games.
you are right. Fucking Kane got fucking diminished.
Mighty Thor.
Galactus. God damn.
Best Venom.
Is Soul
Alright.
Reaver 2 better than Legacy of Kain?
Soul Reaver 2?
Yeah. What do you think?
No, I'd say Legacy of Kain.
It's been so long since I played 2.
Now, when you say Soul Reaver 2 was
because it was
not good.
Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, and then Soul
Reaver 2
right?
and then Defiance.
Right.
And Defiance was really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Soul Reaver was probably the pinnacle of the series.
Yeah, right.
Metal Gear Solid.
Oh,
Get
interesting.
the fuck
Yeah.
out of my house.
You're saying
No.
it's not a
No,
top
no, no,
10?
I'm not even
No,
a Kojima
no, no,
fan.
Metal Gear stays the
Metal-
fuck
Metal
where
Gear
it
is
is.
staying where it is.
That
Yeah.
is not going any fucking way.
I'm testing the water, okay?
No,
The water
water
bit the
just-
fuck back. There were
that
sharks in
water
them
was
waters, man.
boiling acid.
I'm not a big Metal Gear Solid fan, and even
How
I'm saying,
fucking
neither.
dare.
how can you say
How
that?
the fuck dare you?
Me neither, and Metal Gear Solid absolutely
No.
stay. I would
Yeah.
actually
Absolutely
argue
fucking, yeah. You know
MGS 1 is probably the best Metal Gear Solid. If I absolutely
Look,
there's arguments for 3.
Well, let's leave
but
the arguments for Metal Gear when it comes to putting it in the top 10 because I have so much shit to say about Metal Gear.
Yeah.
And I think we all know
Can I just say,
there is no fucking talk of a top 10 without Metal Gear
can I
Solid.
just
yeah,
say-
agreed.
this is just me fucking around. I want to
Metal
see the
Gear.
response.
Fucking
No, my actual choice is
bastard.
Gran Turismo 2.
Colonel.
What?
Okay.
Yep.
Gran Turismo 2.
Yep.
Like 700 cars.
Yep.
Like 30 tracks.
Yep.
The most no, dude, it's the #1 sold game on PlayStation 1.
For those who
Okay.
don't know, it's a racing game, in case you didn't pick that up.
Like it's Gran fucking Turismo. I
Well,
think
it's
everyone
about
knows.
you're biased because it's about you. Grant Turismo.
Gran Turismo.
And you can't spell it without rant. No.
It's
Or
it's-
Ismo.
It's Grant Urismo.
Gran Turismo. Hey, you calling me a what?
Yeah.
What's an Ismo?
You got
Is
his
it bad?
mode. You got his mode hard.
Damn it.
Here's the thing, right? It is I don't disagree with you that it is a good selling game.
No, and it's a PlayStation.
mean, you
it is a
can't,
PlayStation
'cause it's
fucking
facts.
staple.
Don't disagree
It's a
with you.
fact.
It's
But we
You
are
can't
making
argue.
a list of what are quality games to us.
no. We're making
I
just
can-
a top 10 list.
Okay, I
Better be
get
a
that.
It doesn't have
We're
to be
the
quality.
ones making the top 10
Because
list.
the quality means that Tomb Raider came off that fucking list before Bugs fucking Bunny. Fuck you and your quality bullshit.
Yeah, but Bugs Bunny
No.
is real quality. You know?
Was I-
Oh,
was-
yeah.
was I the one-
Yeah, I'm sure.
Who brought up who kicked Tomb Raider? Was it me?
I brought it up.
Okay, thank God.
Which is insane. Which is absolute insanity. But anyway, no.
but
Listen-
there
listen
are
back to the podcast,
There
you'll
are
hear
at
the
least 10
argument.
games
Yeah, fuck,
still on the
man.
list
Okay,
better
look-
than Gran Turismo 2.
I will argue there's one that neither of those two racing games are anywhere near as good as Gran Turismo 2 is.
So this was what I was getting.
Where's
to.
Adam
Yep.
Turismo?
Kill the other two. I don't give a fuck. I will
So,
fight. Gran
Destruction-
Turismo stays
Turismo.
on that list.
Now, Destruction Derby 2, I'm happy to drop.
Barry
Wipeout, though.
Yeah. Sorry. Nah.
Between
Okay,
Because,
that's
okay,
your opinion.
The main thing that I'll say between Wipeout and Destruction Derby 2 is that they both have absolute banging soundtracks, but Destruction Derby 2 is better because it's metal.
Do you guys want to weigh in at all? We have our 3 racing games:
Look-
Gran Turismo, Destruction Derby.
out of those
Wipeout.
racing games, the only game I've played is Destruction Derby 2.
You didn't play Wipeout?
I was never a big. I'm not a big racing person. Gaming. I know of Wipeout.
But I mean, you've played F-Zero,
Oh yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
right? Well,
Yeah.
This is F-Zero for PlayStation.
That being the only game I've played, that would be the one I would say, yeah, get rid of it. Because at the very least, I can admit from what I've seen, I think Gran Turismo 2 and Wipeout 2097 are better than Destruction Derby 2 for what they do, the impact they've had, how well they run. I as ironically being only playing DD2, that's the one I would probably say get rid of. But
Ready? You look like you want to say something.
No, I'm just listening. I'm just
Okay.
listening.
Do you want to weigh in?
See, I've never played any of these.
Wipeout
I think-
2097 is exceptional. It's way better than the first one. Destruction Derby 2 is also, it's a little rough around the edges, but its charisma and its soundtrack definitely put it head and shoulders above like its first one. So if we're talking that, like, I'm sorry, but Gran Turismo 2 has just so much fucking content. The fact that it was also one of the first ever games where when you built yourself up from having like $5,000 and you bought a shitty fucking 1980 Celica and tried to do it up on a fucking like a pocket allowance and then run it through like a whole bunch of tracks to get money to then buy proper cars so that you could do a Le Mans 24-hour race, which is in the game. A 24-hour fucking race in the game. The amount of content that is in Gran Turismo 2 is absolutely ridiculous. And after Gran Turismo 2, I would argue that there's only 2 Gran Turismos that are worth playing. And that's 4 and 7.
4's the only one I've played.
2 is absolutely, you look at that running on a PS1 and it's crazy that they squeeze that much power out of it.
Okay.
Do we have the do we make the argument of we can only keep one racing game and we have to get rid of the other 2? What do you guys think?
Well,
To be completely, absolutely honest, I would be okay with Wipeout staying as well. But
Oh, someone's
But
getting
that's
greedy.
the thing. We're getting
Yeah.
to the point where we're gonna have to eliminate games.
yeah, no, I know. No, we are at that point. We've been doing it for.
I know.
I mean, look, to be fair, we have already eliminated DT2, so we could always shelve the argument for the others until a bit later
Yeah.
if it gets down to that.
Because I mean, look, I always knew that the top 10 for like
Well, we're
PlayStation
now-
1 was gonna be a bloodbath.
We're now in the
It's-
top 20.
Yeah, exactly.
Cat
Right. So we
Tracks
still
or
have to
Metal
get
Gear
rid of another
Solid?
10.
This is going to be a nice quick one. All right.
There's one that I put up that I won't defend.
I know which one it is.
Do you though?
Pandemonium?
You are incorrect, sir.
Oh.
How
I
dare you.
thought it would be Pandemonium.
Street Fighter Alpha 2?
That is the one I won't defend
I'm happy with
Because
tossing
it's-
Street Fighter Alpha 2.
because it is
Does
way.
this count
it's
as my turn, or are we just tossing it because?
yeah,
it
Because
just
it's
gonna
going to be a
chuck-
quick one.
In the
Because
interest of
it's
time, I'm
way
happy to
better on
drop it.
Saturn.
Yeah,
Okay.
chuck it.
It is way better on Saturn.
Well, then I'll make my choice. Worms Armageddon.
Fuck off.
Not
How
because
dare you.
I don't
don't
think
agree.
it's not because I don't think it's a good game. I don't know if personally I think it is a top 10 PlayStation game.
I will happily throw Worms Armageddon on a PS1 right now, and the 4 of us will have the fucking.
I will
time
say
of our lives.
I would drop
That's like dropping a Mario Party game
So,
from N64. You
for
can't
me,
do that.
Okay.
I would drop
I agree.
Worms Armageddon after Theme Hospital, Heart of Darkness, Rayman,
Get the
and
fuck
Monster
out of my
Rancher
house.
2.
Look, I'm sorry.
I'm not saying they're bad games. I'm
will-
saying I would toss Worms after those games.
I will pull out a fucking knife and stab you if you try to get rid of Theme Hospital,
I was
motherfucker.
gonna-
You will die.
I don't know what Theme Hospital is, but
Have you played 2 Point Hospital?
no, you've told me about it. I know you like the 2-point games.
Damn it.
Are they like funny games or are they serious?
They do have a very, very good sense of humor.
Okay, look, if the consensus is to keep Worms, I'll stick
I
with
think
that.
Worm stays.
I think in lieu of Worms, though, we have to eliminate something else.
Yeah, I think it's
Heart of
Theme
Darkness.
Hospital.
I'm sorry.
you
And
wanna
you know
defend-
I love this game.
No, I love it too,
Yeah,
but
well,
I
I
don't
think
think,
we-
But I
it's
don't
top
think
10.
it's top 10.
I completely agree. But
you motherfuckers.
But here's the
See,
thing.
now it's your
Here's the
turn.
thing.
we all love Heart of Darkness.
We do.
Heart
We
of
really
Darkness
all
is
do.
a great game, but it's so fucking infuriating.
It
And
is.
also, if
I
you
wouldn't
watch-
even argue it's a great game. I think it has many problems.
It has
but
flaws, but I think
think
its charm outweighs the flaws.
Yeah.
But man, the 4 frames a second fucking videos is hard to
It's
watch.
bad. They're easy to watch at first because it looks gorgeous, but then
You don't
playing
realize.
it's hard to fucking
Yeah,
play.
look,
Like,
okay.
oh, this is not supposed to be a slideshow.
Yeah, fuck
I'll
it, man.
that for me is the Tombi for Pat. I'll be very sad to see it go, but
Yeah, dude.
I'll accept it. I'll accept it.
Me
Horse
too.
tree Andy.
Oh, Grobart.
Like I said, I love this game.
It is
I
a
really do.
Iconic game.
The fact that a kid called his dog Whiskey.
Dude, whiskey
I
is
was just like, yes, I am all for this game.
because of that game. I've wanted to put a fucking bandana on all of my dogs. Like,
All right. Nettie,
yo,
what's your next pick to go off the list?
this is fucking tough.
This is now getting
Yeah.
really fucking angry.
This is fucking tough. It's a.
I just realized what?
Excuse me.
I only have 3 games left on the list.
It's gotta be.
That's why you got to go for the big heavy hitters. That's why I came.
Yeah,
in
but
with-
I can't argue against the big heavy hitters because I know that they should be there.
this is true.
I think for me, it's got to be Theme Hospital because again, it's one of those arguments where
Look.
I've just never heard of it.
Look,
Thanks,
you know
Pat.
what? Okay. If there was an 11 spot, I'd give it to that.
Yeah.
I
Look,
like
there's
Theme
two-
Hospital. I like 2 Point Hospital.
There's
but-
probably only a couple of other games on here that I would straight up say no. Theme Hospital's better than that, but they're about to go as well.
yeah, look. Okay, yeah. It's
And
another
he's
game I'm
accepting.
sad to see go, but
It's going way earlier than it should, but it would have
Like Tomb Raider?
Go. Yes, fucking oath. I'm so
Yeah.
angry about
Yeah.
that.
Okay, all right.
Like I
Theme
said,
Hospital.
Theme
I'm glad
Hospital.
it lasted as long as it did.
I'm
Dude, yeah,
absolutely.
it's-
I am
it
so
fucking
It's got some
stoked.
good stamina.
Hit for it.
Like just for the announcer girl alone and the fact they brought
yeah.
it back for 2 Point Hospital, that just warmed the cochlears of my absolute black heart.
Oh, so it's the same company. It's not like a spiritual.
No.
But
The
a
new
lot
ones
of
are
the-
made by Sega.
lot of
This
the-
one was made by Bullfrog.
But a lot of the people who developed the
Oh.
original worked on 2 Point. Like they formed.
Yeah, they
studio.
formed the studio that made 2
Yeah.
Point.
Interesting.
But they
Okay.
also got the same voice actress who does the PA system in
That's-
the.
Those PA
That's
system
that's
announcements.
We would like to remind all patrons to leave the bathrooms as they would like them, not as they found them. I
That's
love
fucking
that.
great.
Oh, that's great. All right.
You'll have to show me Theme Hospital. Like that sounds fun.
Oh, it's-
and the
oh,
2
no,
Point
it's
game.
honestly, just look at 2 Point. Like
2 Point Hospital is literally the exact same thing, but just modernized better.
But you'll have to show me the 2
I'll-
Point games.
Like you've still got a Switch. I'll lend you 2 Point.
I don't have a Switch.
God damn it!
You
Yeah,
can
the
get it
second
pretty
Switch.
cheap on PC. Like 2 Point Hospital and 2 Point University, you can get pretty cheap on PC.
No, University hasn't come out yet. It's 2 Point Campus. That's
Oh,
already
2 Point Campus,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, the next one's like 2 Point Museum, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 Point Campus is the university one.
Yeah.
Oh,
What about-
right, yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's a museum. Sorry, you're right.
2 Point fingers. Like
Yeah.
It's so
Mexican
good. It is
stand-up.
so good.
okay, cool.
So,
Stubby, it's your turn.
Okay.
Fucking damn
And
it.
yeah, this is literally just getting
Come here,
down
you
to
bastard. Get back in the fucking house.
this is literally just getting down to the we have to get
This
like,
is getting the
10
nitty gritty
games on it.
now. Yeah.
Do it,
And
you know you
if
want to.
I'm going to argue about 2D/2.5D
oh, you
platformers.
better fucking not.
He's going for Klonoa, man.
It's Klonoa, Pandemonium, Rayman, and Hercules.
There are two on
Rayman's
the-
not two. It's just a 2D game, isn't it?
yeah.
Let's
Oh,
say
Hercules.
2 or 2.5D.
Oh, right. Sorry,
yeah.
I thought you meant
So,
a
like,
mix,
and
like because
Pandemonium-
Klonoa's it's a 2D platformer, but it's 3D.
It's still a 2D platformer, and same with Pandemonium, even though it's got 3D backgrounds
yeah.
and it moves around. So
so you're saying one of them's got to live?
I think only one out of those four is going to live, and I think it should be.
Who puts the glad in Gladiator?
Okay,
Who put his
Like,
dick inside?
okay, look,
don't get me wrong. Like
Thunder's back.
as I said when it hit the list, that I was so happy to see it even talked about. Hercules is not one of the ones that I think should stay.
Yeah,
I also think
I
Rayman
would
should
agree.
go. It does come down to Klonoa and Pandemonium, and if I had the two in front of me, I would probably want to play Pandemonium, only
See,
because
I'm opposite.
two different characters, two different play styles. The humor that is in the cutscenes is actually laugh out loud funny. When dude asks for a chicken,
No, oh fuck, dude. Pandemonium is wacky fucking shit. Like, I
and it's
agree with
funny
you
as shit.
in every way, except I think it would be Klonoa for me. I really like fucking
I'm-
Pandemonium.
That's the thing, like, and look, I'm not going to be really angry if Klonoa ends up winning over Pandemonium, but I do think Rayman and Hercules don't stand up to those.
I think I have to agree.
So here's where I am. For me, it's Klonoa as well. Klonoa was, like I said, it's probably my second favorite game on the PS1.
And it is incredible.
And it's well deserved. And here's the thing: I think if the company that made it knew how to fucking market a game, it would have been a much bigger game when it came out than it was.
Well, people don't realize there's actually a lot of, well, not a lot, but there's way more Klonoa sequels than people remember.
Yeah, I
So
know.
Klonoa has had a decent career, which is one of the reasons why I would say that won out over Tomba, because Tomba only has Tomba 1 and Tomba 2.
I wouldn't even count Tomba 2.
Yeah. but that's the thing, like Klonoa has like at least 5 games that I can think of off the top of my head.
Klonoa was, but we're only talking about Klonoa 1. Klonoa 1 was a great game, a great platformer.
But it
very
was good
tight.
enough to spawn a franchise.
Yeah, that's true.
I would
And
say,
it still holds up to this day.
yeah, and it has been re-released to this day as well.
Yeah.
Twice.
Hercules is a
That is lightning in a bottle.
yeah.
Fucking a Disney movie IP, and that game plays like the golden age,
For the
like
most part.
16-bit.
For the most part.
For the most
there
part.
are bits that are
There
just
are-
frustrating and fucking
That,
awful.
that's what I
but-
was going to say. For me, the two that I would have kept, because I didn't play Pandemonium as much.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? It's a game that you guys know me. It's like right up my alley.
It would have been.
But
It
I
even
just-
went platinum. It was one of the like
I didn't
million
have-
sellers
I
on
didn't-
PlayStation.
I
Get
didn't
closer
have
to
it.
the mic, mister.
Right? I didn't have it.
I'm gonna yell louder.
I didn't have
I'm gonna
it,
be
though,
angrier.
right? And so the only experience I had with Pandemonium was hiring it from the video shop. And I couldn't play that much, right? So for me, it was Klonoa and Hercules. And if I look at it, Klonoa is a great game through and through. It's tight. It was good enough to spawn a franchise. Hercules is a great game. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed playing it then. I replayed it recently. And while it was still great gameplay that I remembered, the small inventory of voice clips for certain characters in that game drove me fucking insane.
Hercules.
There is the training levels with Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
Rule number 35, kid. Concentrate.
no, there's like 5 or 6 voice clips, and they just go on repeat. And I know there are plenty
Yeah.
of games like that. So if we're
Okay,
eliminating one of those 4,
No. We're eliminating
wait,
three.
if we're eliminating 3 of those 4,
I think Rayman, unfortunately, is like unanimous.
Yeah.
my vote. Sorry, okay, let's just say that my vote's to keep Klonoa.
Well, Dan,
I'm going
what
to
do you
argue
think?
for Pandemonium.
My-
only like, and look, Klonoa still has a traversal system. The way that you grab things and throw it to gain more momentum to jump higher.
But you also have
it's
to
still-
throw things into the background and
Yeah.
into the foreground. Like
Yeah, no, totally, and that's what I mean. It still has a control scheme that no other real game has. Like, I haven't seen too many other games that use that, except for maybe like what's the is it Starry? Starfy or something like that. The one that was going to be Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 1 in Sega.
That was Bubsy.
It's something.
oh no,
Star
no,
something.
Starfy.
Starfy. That's the way that you have to grab things and actually pull yourself towards them or pull them towards you and things like that. It's like it's that
I'm
same kind of
still
thing.
so upset that Klonoa was not made a Smash Brothers character.
Well, it did get a trophy.
Did it?
Yeah, pretty sure it got a trophy.
I don't know.
But yeah, like the only reason why I would
No.
say Pandemonium should win is purely because I think if you were to give someone both games, they would be able to play Pandemonium a lot more competently than Klonoa. The controls would be difficult for an entry level person to get used to. People like us who play games all the goddamn time, like we get our hands on those controls and go, that's fucking so cool that you can do this. And what if I try this? Oh, that worked, right? Pandemonium is a straight up platformer and it does it really well.
I don't know. Maybe it's just like I said. I didn't play Pandemonium as much.
Like I said,
I
I'm not
enjoyed what I
angry.
did play.
I'm not angry if Pandemonium
Anyway,
doesn't make
I
it.
think we've spoken enough.
Yeah, Dan,
Let's
Dan.
go to
So
the
it
other side
really
of the
comes down
table.
to, okay, we know where we stand on this one. But yeah, so
I have a weird feeling it's going to be a split. I would vote Klonoa. Honestly, it really just comes down to one reason. I've never played Pandemonium. Never heard of it. Never played
never
it.
heard of Pandemonium.
Pandemonium was advertised so much.
I
Yeah, like, it
remember
was
scrolling over
everywhere.
it when I was looking at the list and I saw it and I was looking at each game name and I'm like, Pandemonium, no clue.
Yeah, Crystal
So-
Crystal Dynamics after after Gex, this was their big game, and
Okay.
Crystal Dynamics pushed it hard.
Well, yeah, that and it's like with my previous things. In no way am I saying that means it's bad, but just purely for the fact that I don't know it, I have to vote for Klonoa because I replayed
That's fair.
Klonoa when they re-released it recently and I loved it. Like
Yeah.
I had so much
Like
fun
I said,
with it. It was
both
such a
games
great
are
game.
fucking excellent.
All right, are you gonna split the?
No, I think it's Klonoa for me.
think
I'm
it's
sorry.
Klonoa?
I'm sorry,
Like, no-
Stubbs.
no,
I
no.
love Pandemonium, but yeah,
like I
think-
said, like I'm not angry.
one thing I will say,
the
it
hate.
is so weird that Pandemonium did catch on as much as it did because it's a weird looking
It's-
game.
It's
like-
a weird looking game,
like,
and it's also
be
very
honest-
like it doesn't do anything new with the genre at all.
Yeah, no.
The thing is,
it's just
though,
wacky and
like,
fun.
Yeah,
I
it even spawned a sequel.
I think a big
Yeah.
part of it was advertising. Like
Yeah.
fucking Pandemonium was
Every-
everywhere.
yeah.
Look, I think I saw it advertised because I looked it
out
up
on
for a
Engage.
second. Oh my
It
god!
did,
Does everything
didn't it?
come out on
Fucking-
Engage?
No, that's the thing.
Yes, it did.
Engage has
Everything.
52 games.
Yeah.
One of them is Tomb Raider, and one of them is
Was
fucking
it-
Pandemonium.
There's a Sims game on Engage.
Earlier when it
Sims
was
busting
mentioned,
out, and it's actually kind of cool.
It's fun.
or when I was
remember
trying to
playing
like
it.
think of the next game I wanted to try and kick out, I looked up Pandemonium because I was like, I don't know what this is. I recognize the Jester.
Yeah.
So I've clearly
Yeah.
seen him somewhere and seen some sort of advertising.
What was his
But
name
I have
again?
no
I
clue what the
Yorick.
game
Is
is.
it Yorick?
Yeah.
I have no clue what the actual
you're
game
right.
is. So
I'm actually kind of pissed that I don't remember the girl's name.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
I think I still have it here.
In the meantime,
Oh, thank you, sir.
we have 4 more games to eliminate before we're in the top 10.
Okay, well, look, let's just
And then we got to
absolutely
organize
say
them.
there's some shit that we can say is 100% going to be in the top 10.
Okay, can I just
Okay.
quickly say the Joker was called Fargus and the Sorceress
Fargus.
was called Nikki.
Nikki.
Nikki, right?
God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nikki?
we know that Final Fantasy VII is going to go in the top 10. So let's just move that out of there.
Do we?
Yes, we fucking do. Yes, I will throw hands.
Was 6 on SNES? Final Fantasy 6.
6 was, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Symphony of the Night, I feel like is definitely.
Yeah, that's an
Oh
absolute
yeah, we
top
should
10.
we should cut that.
I will cut
Symphony
your
of
head
the
off.
Night.
I think we need to
Yeah,
resolve
yeah.
this because I don't feel like both of these are in the top 10. Gran
Then
Turismo,
Wipeout goes. That's what I thought Wipeout was supposed to go with it.
I would vote Gran Turismo 2 over Wipeout.
I'd go Wipeout over. Like I think Gran Turismo stays. Grant convinced me.
All right, Wipeout is gone. 3 more games.
Okay.
Spyro. Can we revisit Spyro?
Can we revisit Monster Rancher?
Sure.
Yeah, that's the
you know
one
what?
I
I'm
was
actually
looking at.
I was looking at like at the list and I'm thinking I think Spyro and Monster Rancher are the ones that I would argue
To
the
stay.
worst with.
You're right.
Wash your fucking mouth
Like
out with
the rest
Spyro.
the rest
Fucking
of
dare you.
the rest of them I have solid arguments with why they should stay and
Look,
what they
look,
mean to
here-
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Before we get into Monster Rancher, I think that either Spyro or Crash is in the top 10. I don't think both are. And if I had to pick between the two, it would be Crash 2.
Oh, boom,
Yeah, you know what?
boom, 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 boom.
I am actually for probably the first time in a long time that I can remember. I'm 100% agreeing with Pat.
You know it's bad when we agree on something.
Yeah,
Like,
guys, that's one of the
Between
first signs
those
of the
two.
apocalypse. Like,
It really
Yeah,
is.
end days are
I
here.
think
The
because of
horsemen
that,
are
I
settling
need to
up.
agree with Dan to make sure the end times don't count. Oh, you son of a
oh, there's the
bitch.
second
Can't
sign.
believe you just fucking pushed that.
piece of shit.
and I'll do it again.
God damn it,
And do
Meryl.
it again.
Meryl on the battlefield.
You know what?
Metal
Get rid of fucking Klonoa.
Metal.
Yes, Dan.
Get rid of Klonoa. That's it.
Okay, hang on. If Dan has an argument for why every other game should stay in the top 10
was fucking
and Klonoa goes, okay, I am willing to hear
I
it.
want to fucking. I love
let's
you.
go.
That was beautiful.
No, look,
That was a work
honestly,
of art.
no. That was just in retaliation for the air horn.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't have an argument. I do think.
I know what we all 3 of us agree. The air horn goes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll get rid of it and replace it with something if you want.
No.
I've got a great sound right here.
Look, there are games I would argue to go above Spyro, but a lot of that like at this point in time, it's no longer down to I think they're bad games. It is really just personal preference.
Fuck yeah, Monster Rancher.
So
we did it.
Monster Rancher 2, I don't really think should be up there. I think it's a great game, but I don't think it's worthy of a
I
top
think
10.
Monster Rancher 2 is a top 15, but I
It
don't
is-
think it's top 10.
The most unique game out of all of them. There.
You know what? And I hate to say it, fuck, he has a point. Like, out of everything that's on there, we've either seen something before or after that's come out, and Monster Rancher kind of stopped it too.
It really did.
I honestly, besides, like, the closest thing I can think of is Power World, and that's not even finished.
No, yeah. And even then,
That
like
doesn't
that's
necessarily
that-
mean it's a top 10 game, though. Like, it's unique, and I'm happy for it to be a top 15, which it is.
But I am willing to fight for the snowflakes.
Yeah, because like there is literally nothing like it. Nothing
Fucking
like
snowflake.
it. Even the first one, even the first Monster Rancher, it is just the better version of Monster
Those
Rancher
two,
1.
yeah.
So
No, I
like,
don't disagree with that. I just think that there are 10 games better than that.
And I'm saying, before we argue Monster Rancher, I think there's a way bigger argument for Spyro to die.
yeah, I agree.
Because
think
we have
Spyro's
Crash
also
Bandicoot
in
2 on there. Crash Bandicoot 2 is, and let's be honest, for impact, Crash is a way bigger icon for PlayStation than Spyro was.
Yeah, I agree.
Fine.
We revisited Spyro. Happy.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
Fuck.
Look, I'm going to be completely honest. There is a game up there that I could have sworn one of you guys would have argued against.
Tell it to us, Grant.
And it never got argued. I mean,
He
Because
speaks
it's a great
the truth.
fucking game.
like, it is a
What?
great fucking game, but I would have thought you guys would have argued against it.
Is it Tony Hawk? Oh,
No,
Tekken.
Tekken.
That was going to be the one I was going to put up against
I'm
Spyro and be like,
shocked
why is
because, like-
Tekken up there?
Because I know, like, I'm the fighting game fucking nut here.
Yeah.
like,
No,
and I know Pat played his fair share of fighting games too. But I mean, I'm really surprised that like Nettie or Dan, you didn't pull out the Tekken
Look,
3.
I was
Genuinely-
going to, but there was such a unanimous decision about Spyro. I was like, I guess I'll just make that my next one I throw under
I'm
the
surprised you didn't try to throw shade on it earlier. But I am
have a bias for Tekken 3. And
bias.
So, a bias.
against or toward.
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 When
did
I
not
did
know
As a
this.
young lad, I button mashed Eddie Gordo.
I honestly.
Eddie Gordo, I played him because I only had the demo, which gave you 2 characters.
Yeah, it gave you Eddie Gordo and Jai Ling or whatever her
Yes,
name was.
yeah, and I just played the shit out of it.
I am
and
so fucking erect right now. You have no idea.
I
You are
loved it
turning
so
me on
much. So-
more than anything.
out of love for you, I just haven't touched Tekken 3
Honestly-
because I'm like, also there's no fighting games up there.
Yeah.
So
Look,
I was like,
honestly, I was not going to argue Tekken 3. The only reason I was going to put Tekken 2 up before is because that's the game I owned and I played a lot more of. I also played the fuck out of the demo when it came out. And then eventually, old mate round the corner gave it to me on a disc. And then I played the fuck out of Tekken 3 because it was a great fucking game.
yeah.
I just remember the opening sequence for Tekken 2, the first time I saw it, the music in the background, and when you first get to see Nina Williams and the hair move and all that kind of shit. And I was like, graphics can't get better than this.
yeah.
And then Tekken 3 came out and I went, oh, I was a fucking idiot.
I was so young and
I
naive.
was the dumbest motherfucker.
And now they come out and you see like Jin's like bulging veins.
Like,
and
yeah, you
sweat
can
running
literally see
down.
them flex when they throw punches. Like,
Yeah.
goddamn.
It's insane.
Okay.
The game graphics is better than the pre-rendered.
This dude game.
right,
game
guys.
I want to look at game graphics more than real life.
True.
How many do we need to get rid of? 3?
What have we got? We've got 13. So yeah, we've got to drop 3.
Right,
Okay,
Tony
look,
Hawk.
I'm sorry.
Tony Hawk?
No.
No
Tony
way.
Hawk.
No.
Look, okay, look. No.
Can I just
Okay.
say,
Tony
the
Hawk.
point I'm at now is genuinely, it's either a game I know and I'm like, yeah, that can't be removed, or several games I know nothing fucking about. So I'm just going to say, can that go?
Yeah, no, dude, I agree with that.
Okay.
Tony Hawk, because there are just better Tony Hawks on the PlayStation 2 that you will go back and play instead. And yes,
Yeah, but we're
it's-
talking
Tony
about
Hawk
PS1.
two.
we are talking about. Well, then why isn't that up there?
It is. Tony Hawk 2, Pro Skater 2.
Oh, I was,
Not PS2,
stupid.
you dumbass.
I was going to say, why would we be talking about a PS2 game on a PS1?
Yeah,
I was
Pro,
like,
dude,
I was-
Pro Skater 2 is fucking flawless. And for someone, yeah, thank you. For someone who is wearing the Yay Sports Team, do the thing, win the points shirt.
I will say, I played Tony Hawk 1. I was like, this is a pretty cool game. And then Tony Hawk 2 came out and my brother bought it. And from the first moment, the fucking hangar opens and you hear, yeah.
That's
I was
Sonic.
sold.
You idiots.
No, it's not.
Crazy Taxi you're thinking of, dumbass.
What?
Yeah.
No,
that
because-
song is also in Crazy Taxi.
Yeah.
Running around at the speed of sound.
I'm not joining you with this one.
No, I'm sorry.
It's
I
PlayStation, not
I
Sega.
feel like this is here.
That's
my
I think it's
opinion.
I think it's in the list of 10,
Well,
honestly.
Now that we've gotten
Dan?
rid of Spyro,
Well-
should we move Crash over there as well?
Well, wait, Dan. What do you think
Hang
about
on.
Tony Hawk?
Hang on.
Do you know anything about?
I don't
Pro
know
Skater
anything.
2?
I'm not a pro skater person.
Okay, so 3 have to go from this list. Okay. I think we should say what the 3 are that should go. And if there's any overlap, unfortunately, Monster Rancher 2.
I'm gonna fight for it. Let's
Yeah,
do
and
this.
you know what? And please do.
Okay.
Please do. Okay.
I'm so
three
happy that
I
you've
think
been defending. I love you so much, man.
just like
Thank you.
the three that I would not put on my top 10 list
Yeah.
would be Monster Rancher 2, Crash Bandicoot 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And because I think for the
Well, actually,
platformers,
this
I
might
think
be-
Klonoa is
This might be an interesting thing. So, out of the ones that we haven't solidified, what are the 3 you would take out?
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Like
no,
the ones that I would
do it, and we'll see if there's any overlap.
Yeah, that's what he just said.
literally what I
That's what he just said.
Sorry.
Stealing my fucking ideas.
Pat had
Stealing my ideas.
Pat had a Biden moment.
No, that was gold, and you know it.
I can't take
That was
credit for that
fucking-
joke,
That
but it was really good.
beautiful. Okay, look, the ones that I would strike from that list to go into a top 10 would be Monster Rancher, Crash,
And Cloaca.
and
Chloe.
shit.
Oh my god.
You know what?
Is it Gran Turismo?
It's gonna be Klonoa.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I kind of
Dan?
don't want it to be, but yeah.
Mine would be Monster Rancher.
Wait,
Look, I'm gonna say Monster Ranch is in mine, and that's 3 votes. So I reckon that's gone.
what?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
overvoting here.
No, it's like we're saying the 3 that we wouldn't put into the top 10.
No,
And
but
so-
I think we're killing too many because we've only got 4 at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
there's
it's
Fantasy
8.
1,
7,
2, 3,
8,
4, 5. So there's 9. If you're killing those 3, we only have 9.
No,
Ah.
he's not killing all those 3. He's putting ticks against the 3 that we're voting we might want to get rid of, and any that overlap.
Also, put
That
Monster
overlap.
Rancher back. What are you doing?
Sorry, yeah. Like,
All right, so Monster
look, honestly,
Rancher.
I'm so sorry, Nettie.
it's
I
all good.
really am.
It's all good.
like,
You know what?
You know,
It
if
fought
this
hard.
is 12th, I'd like bang.
Look,
you're a good man.
I do Monster Rancher 2,
But it
Tekken
fought- I'm
3.
surprised it stayed that long, to be honest.
And-
I'm really happy.
I don't know. I know it won't go, but I'd just probably go
Putting a
Worms
strike
Armageddon.
against Tekken.
2 of those games, all 3 of those games are games I never really played, don't know a lot
So
about.
yeah,
and
that's okay.
I can't.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, if Crash Bandicoot 2 goes, it means every fucking game I put up is gone. And while I accept it,
Holy fuck!
internally,
Dude,
I
I-
may be a little fucking pissed.
Honestly,
Like, you know what's
honestly-
really funny? Only 2 of mine are left.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Gran Turismo and Tekken.
Oh, wow.
They're the only 2 that I've
I
put up
thought
that
I was
are
the
left.
only one who got like butt fucked with all my games
Nah.
getting removed.
No.
Yeah, fuck. What have I got? I got Metal Gear Solid.
Oh,
Crash
sorry, I
Bandicoot
didn't look
2.
at the 10.
Pat's been fucking poisoning us. All of his are up there.
No. I said Final Fantasy VII.
Pat's cheated.
Anyway, Nettie, what 3 would
Pat,
you
look,
pick
Hang
out
on,
of that?
I'm doing mine.
Pat did come in swinging big dick energy and went like straight for the fences.
He went for the jugular.
So he just went, you know what? I'm just going to pick the most popular fucking PS1 games ever, and then I'll be right.
Dude, I'm honestly-
I'm Pat, and I know everything. La, 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 la.
I'm happy the fucking Monster Rancher stayed that long. I'm so fucking. I'm chuffed.
I kind of wish it. Are you serious? We all 3 of us have
What?
differing opinions on what the fuck goes.
Hang on.
I haven't voted yet, so this will be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Trying to
And I
decide.
think Pat's trying to figure out his final
Yeah,
vote.
Pat's doing his verdict.
Geez, you're not half putting pressure on Nettie at all, you prick.
Yeah, that's okay. I like a little pressure.
Yeah, you do.
Can make a fucking diamond.
See, here's the thing. I love Klonoa, but I also can't imagine a world without Crash too.
No, and look, that is
Okay. What has the better soundtrack?
Tony Hawk.
No. I mean, out of Klonoa and Crash Bandicoot, you fuck. Obviously, Tony Hawk.
Well, if we're going to talk about
You know
that,
what? Oh man, that's probably the one thing that I wouldn't try to fight between the 2 of them, because
They both
I think
have
Crash
great
Bandicoot
soundtracks.
1 soundtrack is way more memorable because there's only 4 songs. And that's the thing. Like, you remember those songs. I don't remember the songs from Crash 2.
Yeah, it's
and
true.
I don't remember the music. Like, I remember liking the music from Klonoa, but I
hate that
don't
I'm voting
remember
for
it.
Klonoa.
Yeah, but
Right? Like, it hurts, right?
But Engine,
It really
he goes, the crystals, of course.
All right, Nettie, what are your votes? The
I think-
Prepare
blank
the
spot is
female
Monster
bandicoot.
Rancher.
Yes. I think it has to be Klonoa.
Yep, but we still need to eliminate one more.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? Why? There's 6.
Oh, there is 2.
Yeah,
There we go.
That's what I said.
Cool,
Like
okay.
we're trying to kill too many.
So, number 10, and only because I'm going to put my argument forward for what should be number 10.
Yep.
And it's only because I did not play this game anywhere near as much as I've played every other one that is on this list. That's Tony Hawk. It's got to go 10.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Hey Pat, can you move it over to A? Just
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't
going
see.
to.
You're a legend. Thank you, sir.
I don't know. My 10 was going to be Gran Turismo 2.
Dan?
said. Okay, for everyone that's listening, this now comes down to absolute bias is probably going to be the main thing that fuels these fires.
Oh yeah.
Look, to be honest, those two would have been one of the ones I would have go for if I had to pick between them. Not that they're games I know well or particularly play. If I had to pick between them, though, I would probably go Tony Hawk as 10.
Yeah. So,
Eddie, do you have any strong opinions?
I want to cry. It's hard, man.
This is the difficult. This is what we do for our listeners.
This is like killing our darlings.
We put ourselves through the fucking shit.
Yeah, that's true. And we're real about it. Not like
Like-
those fake gamers.
Damn straight.
They put the gay back in gamers. Oh, thank you,
I mean,
Pat.
look,
I love you.
look, no. Tomb Raider is 11, you motherfucker. 12 is
12 is
Monster
Monster
Rancher.
I thought we agreed Theme Hospital was 11.
Kill all of you.
He's talking about Tombi there. He's talking about Tombi. Don't. It's okay. Dude, I'm just picturing Tombi with cone tits, and it's hot. That pink
I was
hair,
picturing
man.
Lara Croft with
He was the original
pointy
feminist.
pink hair.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I think. I'm sorry to do this, but I'm leaning towards Gran Turismo being in 10. So it's split.
Okay.
For me, Tony Hawk is the more memorable game. I understand that Gran Turismo is great and it's a good racing sim and it packed a lot in for what it was. I feel like there was, I don't know, just more energy and just a better game in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. If it is not number 10, it like I'm happy for it to be 9.
You know what the funny thing is? I was going to say Gran Turismo should be 9.
Well, okay.
I was going to say that before, but I thought, no, it's not my turn to say what's going to be in the next.
That's fair. Well, can I ask? Oh, sorry, Dan. Go.
No, I was just going to say, seems like we're split because, I was going to be like Gran Turismo can then be 9. So it feels like we're kind of just like split.
So we know that these are definitely 10 and 9 games,
Yeah,
right?
well, that's good. It
okay.
narrows it down.
Maybe.
Well, can I ask if all of us here, who would rather just whip out a game out of the two of them? Which one would you just right now? What you want to
Tony
play?
Hawk.
Tony Hawk.
See,
Gran Turismo.
Really?
if I want to sit down and play a long game where I'm thinking that I'm in initial D and I'm able, because like with Tony Hawk,
So you play Initial D then, right?
not on PS1. My God, I go to the arcade, son. Anyway,
All right, Grandpa.
Anyway.
Jesus.
So with Tony Hawk, I'm picking an actual skater. I'm not picking myself, and I'm don't say this is like I'm hating on the game because I fucking understand Tony Hawk is super super important. Like again, it's in the top 10 for a reason, right? But if I want to sit down and immerse myself and be like, I want to like lose myself in a game,
And the music.
like that's the thing. Both have ridiculously good soundtracks.
You own it. Yeah.
Both have great soundtracks.
Yeah.
The main thing that makes me go towards Gran Turismo is if I'm feeling like I want to play arcade, like just pick the car, pick the race, there's an arcade disc. If I want to go through an almost like storyline style of I can build myself up from absolute nothing and make myself the greatest like NASCAR driver in the world, you've got the career disc. You've got two very different game styles, but in the same formula.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Right? So I feel that there's just way more. I would get bored of Tony Hawk faster than I would of Gran Turismo, but it would still take me a long time to get bored of Tony Hawk.
Okay.
But it
you
would
know
take
what?
me longer to get bored of GT2.
Okay.
You've swayed me.
I'll concede.
I think
As
so.
long as we agree Gran Turismo is number 9.
Oh, no, totally.
Yeah,
Because the other ones I
GT.
think are like every other game that is on that list I would put over Gran Turismo 2 easily.
Yeah.
Ooh, form of currency.
Okay. Number 8.
Number 8.
Oh, this is going to be a hard one. Because I'm going to feel dirty.
Is it Resident Evil 2?
No.
No,
God,
it's
no.
definitely
God, no. God, no.
It's Abe's Odyssey.
It's Abe's Odyssey.
It's
And
Abe's
I feel dirty because there's another game that's on that list that I think I should probably put Abe's Odyssey over that. But then I start to think about if we whipped out these two games right in front of us, we would have way more fun together playing the other one.
Yeah. Abe's Exodus, you're right.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Are you saying your pick for 8 and 7 is Abe's Odyssey followed by Worms Armageddon?
You are correct. That's my pick. Like, anyway, I'm gonna stop saying like double shit.
Dude, it's fine. What do you guys think?
My pick would have probably been Abe's Odyssey, closely followed by Final Fantasy VII.
That's interesting.
We are getting to the point.
I want to know your reasoning.
Yeah.
I just don't have the attachment of Final Fantasy VII. I think
You don't think that it was a fucking explosive impact? You don't think
you
that?
can't say
Okay,
that
no.
about Metal Gear Solid,
Both of you
Castlevania
shut the
Symphony
fuck
of the
up
Night.
right now. We're talking about Abe's Odyssey. Let's get this done before we go into that bullshit. All right.
Good point. Yeah, I'll accept Abe's Odyssey at 8.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
What's 7?
Okay, 7.
So you think Final Fantasy? I want to hear Pat. So you think Final Fantasy 7?
So I think that Final Fantasy VII
you
is...
just think that because it's 7.
And putting it in 7.
that thought did cross my mind. But
Look, I
but
hate
no,
how
in
beautiful
all-
that works,
In
but
all
no.
honesty, that's the thing, right? Final Fantasy VII is an impactful game. So is Metal Gear Solid. So is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So is Resident Evil 2. So is Crash Bandicoot 2. They're all significant games. I put it in 7 because it is not a big game to me, and I understand that. But I also think it is a severely overhyped game that has...
Ooh.
I'm not saying it's bad.
No.
sure,
Look,
sure.
It's in the top 10 list. We know you're not
I'm
saying
not
it's bad.
saying it's bad, but I think that for the time it was really good
Yeah.
in its bubble.
Yeah.
But there are games on there. Like, I'm not a Metal Gear Solid fan, and I would put Metal Gear Solid in front of Final Fantasy VII.
I would
Like-
put Tekken before Final Fantasy 7.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Like, and that's the thing. The one game that you didn't mention was Tekken.
I hold Tekken in higher regard than
I
Final
love the
Fantasy
fuck
VII.
out of Tekken. Like, I mean, I love the fuck out of all these. Again,
Yeah.
it's in the top 10. We should
I
stop
mean,
fucking saying
yeah,
this.
we don't need
But,
to keep saying-
Okay. Look, Final Fantasy VII sold more PS1s than any of the games that are on that list.
Also, it's got one of the best fucking... Nobuo Uematsu
I
is
just
a
want to say, you
fucking...
keep arguing for the guy.
What?
Like, you're arguing for
The man,
the man.
the sales. It's
yeah.
interesting.
I-
It's a good point. It's actually it's,
It's
Pat and
just
I have-
very
I'm
contrary
arguing-
to what you normally argue for.
I am arguing for the PlayStation 1 branding. When I think when I think N64, I think Mario 64. When I think Super Nintendo, I think Maximum Carnage. Because I'm an asshole, right?
Yes, you are.
When I think PS1, literally the first thing that comes to my head is Final Fantasy VII. You cannot have one without the other.
I don't disagree,
And
that's why it's in
even the
top 10.
remakes are
But I feel
pale shadows.
I feel like when it comes to the top 10, you need to be looking at more than impact and sales. I think you need.
I am.
No, he is. He's just
That's the
bringing it
thing.
up as
That's
a
the thing.
point.
I am now also bringing the fact that, like, besides my personal bias, I'm looking at the greater bias, and I'm also like, I mean, if you want me to just go down to arguing nitty gritty about Final Fantasy fucking
We'll
7,
be here all fucking day.
Fine.
we will
Just
be
see
here
us in
forever.
We're
We
just
don't
gonna
have that time.
If we're just gonna have
Exactly.
subjective arguments, we're gonna fucking. It's gonna be
Okay.
the worst.
All right. So my
So
vote,
that's why
my vote
I'm
for
putting
7
it down to something that is like untangibly we all
So wait,
know.
what is your 7?
My 7 is Worms.
Your 7 is
Oh,
Final
interesting.
Fantasy 7. What is your 7, Nettie?
Tekken 3.
My 7 would have been either Worms or Tekken 3.
Fuck.
God damn it. Okay, well now you have to explain which one you think.
Between those two, I would probably say Tekken 3 as 7, and I would put Worms as 6.
Okay.
Because-
okay, look, I will concede for Tekken 3. I'm okay with that.
I am not.
We'll get to you.
Here's the
Tekken
thing.
3 is top 5. Abso-fucking
Well, and look, let
Really?
me explain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me explain. My reasoning is absolutely biased at this point because out of all the games on here, outside of what I know from a cultural standpoint, the only game left in here I've played is Crash 2. So my reasonings for this are definitely coming down to more biased thing. And I'm not a fighting game person, aside from a bit of Mortal Kombat. I also look at it from the perspective of Worms Armageddon is a really fun group game that lots of people can get into. I'm not saying you can't get that with Tekken, but Tekken is more competitive. Worms Armageddon is a bit more fun, and I feel like you get a lot more long-term out of it, but looking at it from the way it's played. So I would put that above Tekken 3 for me personally.
I would also say Worms Armageddon has stood the test of time better than Tekken 3 because there's just better Tekken games out now. Whereas Worms Armageddon is, I would say, the quintessential Worms
To
game.
use what you said
So-
yourself, you could put it on now and we'd have a blast.
Oh, we absolutely fucking would.
Yeah.
So
Which we need to do a recording of a Worms game. Can
it
we?
would be. Oh yeah,
can we
it'd be
please?
so much fun.
The boys just play Worms.
Yes.
So
Fuck yes.
one of the reasons why I would put Tekken so high is if it wasn't for Tekken 3, we would not have Tekken today. Right. And not just
Was
because
that
it's
the-
in the number wise,
It was
right?
the Final
but because
Fantasy of fighting games.
kinda.
Right,
I mean,
it
we
saved the
had
franchise.
when Tekken 1 came out, the engine designer of Virtua Fighter went to Namco and made Tekken.
Right.
Right. And so Tekken plays like Virtua Fighter with a little bit more flair. Right. And Tekken 2 kind of like, even though it does have a little bit of a visual upgrade, well, actually quite a lot of a visual upgrade.
Very pretty.
It's very much we took what we did with Tekken 1 and just made it a little bit better.
Right.
Tekken 3 was when they went, why the fuck are we following Virtua Fighter? We should make our own goddamn shit.
Right.
And you throw on Tekken 3, it looks so close to what a PS2 game is. And yes, it is a late PS1 game, but my God, does it look fucking amazing for a PS1 game.
Yeah, it does. I can't deny that. It's man, because it's interesting. They both have very similar. It's thinking about it. They both got a lot of very similar sort of points to them. They're both competitive games. They're both games
Best
that
on that
are
system.
really fucking. Or
Like of their
see,
types.
actually,
And
I think that swayed me towards Tekken 3 because you can play Worms Armageddon on PC now, and modding it is fucking like
But
being
that's
able
the
to
thing,
just put
you've been able
images.
to play it on everything. The argument
Exactly.
I would make is that Tekken 3 suits a smaller, more niche audience than Worms Armageddon. Worms Armageddon is a party game that is easy for people to pick up, and like even if you don't understand how Worms works, you still have fun. If you get your ass handed to you in Tekken over and over again, you're not having a good time.
That's also true.
Like if we are arguing, I would say that Tekken 3 is 7, and I love Tekken 3.
Yeah.
And Worms is 6.
See, my rebuttal to that is you will have more fun with Worms Armageddon with 4 dudes, like you do with everything.
Four dudes
Right.
with worms, yeah.
4 dudes, 1 worm.
But you can have, like, if you play one-player Worms, it's kind of sad. It's a little tragic.
That's true.
Tekken 3, you can play on your own, or you can have a room full of guys doing a tournament, and it's fucking mad.
True, but in rebuttal, you can't have 4 people playing at once.
And I will concede to
Okay,
that. That is
I'm
true.
going to concede that Final Fantasy VII does not go here because I know that person.
Good.
No,
I can put down my fork.
my personal bias
Down the pickle ketchup.
is on full display.
I'll
I will
bite your
say
face.
that, right?
Yeah.
I do agree that this spot belongs to either Worms Armageddon or Tekken 3, and I think we put it to a vote again.
Okay.
I don't like how these votes go.
Stubby, what is your vote for number 7?
It's Worms.
Okay. My vote is Tekken.
My vote is Tekken.
My vote's Tekken.
Cool.
Sorry, Stuff.
Dude, it's in the top 10. I'm not exactly pissed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right? Like,
That's fair.
but yeah, like for me,
Worms
for
Armageddon
me,
should be 1. What are we doing?
for me, Tekken 3 was what I would have put as 5th.
Yeah, that's fair.
Your spelling is driving me.
I know,
So,
right?
wait,
Sorry,
okay,
we know
so
what
your
it is.
7th would have been Worms Armageddon. What would your 6th have been?
Crash 2.
Armageddon, there's an A after the end.
Only because
Doesn't matter. We know
compared
that.
to the other games, yeah, I didn't play Crash
Um,
anywhere near as much as the others. Because
Pat, you go. Oh,
like
sorry.
there's 4 games on that list that I on any given day will have different placings of 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
The other one is number 5.
That's the same. All right. Like I'm going to now place Final Fantasy VII where I know it should go.
Oh,
right,
no.
which is in the top 5.
Dude, you're really.
Okay, I'm just going to say it because I feel like it's what everyone, and this is what Stubby was going through. And you know what? Based on what's left, I will agree. Crash goes 5.
Yeah.
I will
give you the biggest
I'm-
reach around in a minute. Don't you
Oh,
worry.
ooh.
Sloppiest kiss.
While
I
we're
agree.
recording?
I agree. We know what the top 4 were because we
Yeah.
singled them out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
I
this
think-
is true.
Okay.
I
So-
absolutely agree with that.
Okay.
Now, the question is, what order do we
Okay,
put
now
the top
do we do
4
the same
in?
sort of thing as we did before, where we each say our
Stubby,
1, 2, 3, and 4.
what's your 4?
No, I will not go first because I have gone first every single goddamn time.
All right.
My 4 is Final Fantasy. Actually, you know what? My 4th is Metal Gear Solid.
Ooh,
Because I enjoyed Final Fantasy VII more than I enjoyed Metal Gear Solid.
that's fair.
Really?
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it.
I'm surprised considering like how much you were willing
You
to
were
put Final
fucking
Fantasy
shitting on
VII way
FF7.
lower on the
The
list.
thing is, on our page, I put Metal Gear Solid as MGS, and I keep forgetting what it was.
Do you want to put Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah, I might.
Just so
Anyway,
Just put put
Metal Gear.
just put Metal Gear. We know it's
You got to put parentheses between.
because there was
Gear
only
and
the
Solid.
one Metal Gear.
Metal
okay.
on
Gear.
PS1.
So yeah, mine's Metal Gear
Colonel.
Solid. Danny,
Is this for 4th place?
number 4. Sorry.
Fuck, this is painful. This is so painful.
I think
I'm
Great.
this is
I
hard
love
because
how this is so easy. For
these
me.
these games are so iconic, and I know them well because of how iconic they are. I have never finished any of these games because none of them are the types of games I'll admit at the time, was into. But I have watched playthroughs of these a million times over and still know them quite distinctly.
These 4 games, I would say I have. Yep, I've completed all 4 of these at least 5 times each.
Those are rookie numbers.
Resident
at
Evil
least.
2.
You got to get on my
And,
Way
and
more than
honestly, one of them is 5 times. The rest of them are probably 50 plus.
Fuck.
I'm
Jillian
going to
times.
go Symphony of the Night as my number 4.
Go fuck yourself.
Really, I didn't expect that.
We
out
know
of
what
you.
Little Pat
Interesting.
thinks of that.
Little Pat's got taste. I got to give him
Oh
that.
yeah,
Now,
baby.
get back in your crate, you fuck.
I mean, okay,
Don't touch me.
okay, okay.
Fucking goddamn homunculus fucking creature.
I swear to God, when this gets launched on YouTube, I'm gonna spank my dick so hard to that part.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, anyway,
Right. Who's going next? Nettie or Stubby? Who wants to put in their vote for 4?
But wait, you voted, right?
Metal Gear Solid,
Metal Gear
Symphony of the
Solid,
Night.
Symphony
of the Night.
It's the
I
Symphony
guess
of the
we're going
Night.
clockwise, so you have some more time to think. I'll.
It's hard.
I know,
it's-
I know,
no,
I know,
it's
I know
not.
Which one. I know which one
It's
I'm gonna
not.
put in 4th.
So same. It's Symphony of the Night.
Really?
Yeah. If we're voting
I
between
am
Metal Gear
shocked.
Solid and Sodden.
No. Out of the 4.
Out of the 4?
Out of the
Oh,
4,
no,
what's
it's
going
Final
4th?
Fantasy VII.
I'm also Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Oh,
Number
really?
4.
Yes. I agree with you, Pat. I don't think it holds up as good as it does, as it did. I think it's
I
still a
think it
really
does.
fucking good game.
I think
I-
No, but see, my problem is Final Fantasy VI is a better Final Fantasy game. I think Final Fantasy VI is the best.
I would say that Kafka is a better bad guy,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I would say that the protagonist characters are as
And I mean, if we're
memorable as
if we're
Oh
fa-
no, yeah. Well,
from a
Final
gameplay
Fantasy
point of view, I think you're right. But if we're factoring in everything,
Yeah.
like impact,
because I can't remember a single
Yeah.
protagonist character from 6, and I had Final Fantasy 3 in quotation marks on SNES, and I played the fuck out of that.
and there are heaps of people who
And
aren't into Final
Kafka.
Fantasy who know who Cloud and Aerith and
Yeah, sure.
Sephiroth are.
No, okay,
Kafka
yeah,
is one of the evilest motherfuckers.
Kafka's fucking amazing.
He is so good.
But, no, I don't deny that Final Fantasy VII won in terms of memorability. People remembered it, but I just in
Just getting
terms
the
of I
gold
think in
chocobo.
every aspect,
Just
Final
getting the
Fantasy
gold
VI is
chocobo
way
and getting
better.
Knights of the Round. Just like, that's what I mean. Like, there's so many things to like about it, but man, do I
Dude,
have
the
bigger...
fucking mech
Sorry.
exploration and like the oh my god,
Taking Sid into
fucking
outer
music,
space.
We
Guys,
got to keep it to the top.
Final
Oh,
Fantasy
yeah.
6 is not on the list.
We're talking about 7.
Yeah.
I know, but
But
we're
that's
also
the thing, like-
talking about
that's what I'm
two-
saying. Like,
also, you brought up Sid. Sid Highwind is the fucking underrated character.
one of the coolest characters that they've ever made.
Fucking awesome.
Okay,
Really three-dimensional.
I stand by my response then. If it's not in 4, it's in 3. It's Metal Gear Solid.
Also,
for me.
no, sorry. Can we just Nobuo Uematsu's fucking like
the
music?
soundtrack. That
That-
soundtrack.
That dude is a fucking genius. Like,
I said Xbox.
So many songs that just put the hairs on my fucking neck up.
the best thing about
So
the fucking Final Fantasy remake was his fucking soundtrack.
And just hearing it with a full proper orchestra. Just so
God.
good. Oh my God.
I feel like you guys are arguing for it to be in first place.
No, no, no.
This is the thing.
No.
This is how much we feel about 4th place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
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 Get ready for what I've got to say if you guys even think you're going to put any of these 3 out of the order that are in my head.
Yeah.
I feel like I can guess the
I
order.
have an order, but like you, I feel like my order shifts to the top
Oh,
2.
mine, the top 4 shift almost on a daily basis. I'm talking about today.
I am more closely related to 2 of them than 4 of them. But
Okay.
my vote for 3 is Metal Gear Solid.
Okay. Dan.
I mean, just because I did have it in 4th place, I would probably go Symphony of the Night.
How dare you?
No, I'm going to agree. Symphony of the Night.
My 3rd place is Metal Gear Solid. Okay, I will put forward my argument for why I think Metal Gear Solid is so fucking good.
Yeah. Please do. Meryl.
I had played so many games before Metal Gear Solid came out and didn't really care about story. Metal Gear Solid story, I remember I had just left high school and my mate Viv was still in high school. And I used to go around to his place with my PS1 and Metal Gear, and it was me, Viv, George, Stilly, 3-4 other people from the neighborhood, and we would just sit there and play it because the story was so fucking good. It was like watching a movie. That storyline and the way that everything progresses, the pacing is perfect. There is no point in that game where you are on a high, and then it dies off for a long period of time.
Which can't be said about other Metal Gear games.
I was gonna
Definitely
how do you
cannot
feel
be
about
said
Metal
about-
Gear now?
Right? The enemies, I mean, Vulcan, Raven, Sniper Wolf.
to this day.
The
fucking
Sniper
breaks my
Wolf
heart.
fight is still fucking so crazy. And just the way that Otacon breaks down when she dies is fucking heartbreaking.
Spoiler alert.
There's
Dude, also,
Yeah,
can we? I need to shout out because Hideo Kojima gets fucking so much love that I think is overshadowing Yoji Shinkawa, his fucking main
artist.
concept artist.
Yeah.
who is a fucking like he is absolutely half the success of Metal Gear. Like Hideo would be nothing
agree.
without
I
him.
will say, I am not a huge Metal Gear fan.
Me neither.
Right? Like
He's the only one I love.
I've played 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I got frustrated in most of them because I'm shit at stealth games.
Oh, I love stealth games,
and-
which Stubby does as well.
But the one thing I will always give them credit for is their sound design and their art direction.
Yeah.
The artwork is just brilliant for Metal Gear. Look, if I was more attached to Metal Gear, that's why I would put it higher on I'd put it higher on the list. For me, it's a 3.
and now here's this big kicker.
Yeah.
You heard us literally just verbally wank all over how good the art style is. Are you going to try to tell us that the art style that's in Metal Gear Solid is better than Symphony of the Night?
No. I'm arguing for Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
you're
voted
saying that
for Metal Gear Solid to 3.
I'm saying Symphony
Me,
of the
me
Night
and
is
Nettie
higher.
voted for Metal Gear Solid to Symphony of the Night to be 3.
Yeah. So Dan should bring up.
Yeah,
his-
so
No.
move that glare.
There is.
Like,
you got to
I'm
look.
just so
30
used to
degrees
arguing
back.
with Pat.
Also,
I'm
yeah,
so
that's
used to
fair.
arguing
Very
with Pat.
rare that
I
we're on
thought
the
he was
same
the enemy.
I've
I
said
thought
this
I'm
in
so
other-
sorry, Pat.
I've said this in other episodes before. This is another example where I'm definitely the I'm just happy to be here guy because I am literally
No,
basing
have
this
an argument.
off.
Get off
What-
the fence.
Well, I'll give you my argument. I've never played the game.
Shit, or get off the pot.
Yeah, dude.
From what I've seen,
Die on a hill.
Symphony. I've died on plenty of hills, not always the right ones.
Just like Obama.
Symphony
Go to
of
fight
the
for his
Night
war.
is a fantastic game and has fantastic music, fantastic art style. I think it's more visually stunning than Metal Gear Solid. I think when you look at it from the art style and from what I've heard, the music, it definitely beats it. But I personally think, again, just based on what I've watched, I've never played them, from a gameplay style, I think Metal Gear Solid was much more interesting, much more innovative. You know, the way the boss fights played out from a storytelling perspective, I think it was like, it's one of the games I may not have played. I've watched the cutscene, like movie cut of it, because I'm just like, I want to know what this story is. And I want to watch it and experience it, even if I'm not playing it. So for that, I would put it above Symphony of the Night. I don't know if they're the best arguments, but those are my arguments for why I would put that as third.
Okay.
I sorry, can I just follow up?
Yeah.
Because I actually had a very similar experience to you, Stubby, with Metal Gear Solid 1, which is weird because it's a single player game. But I remember like one of my very, very close family friends who was basically like my big brother. He introduced me to it. He was the one who introduced me to Resident Evil 2 as well, and who would talk to me about how scary the lickers were. And he had his mates round to like a holiday house that we were all visiting, and we were all just fucking playing Metal Gear Solid in between going to the basketball courts and fucking playing hoops, and we come back and just fucking play Metal Gear Solid. And when spoilers again, Meryl gets tortured and like you have to mash, and like we were young then, so we weren't like didn't have the chops to fucking mash that. It was fucking heartbreaking, and like getting the scene where Meryl's in the bathroom and she's not in her clothes, and then I played it again and she is, and things were changing, and like the Metal Gear Solid was Abe's Odyssey also goes into this wheelhouse where that game has forever influenced the creative works that I have done. Metal Gear Solid introduced me to so many things that games could do. And while I don't think things like Psycho Mantis reading your hardware and making you change controller doesn't make sense ludo narratively, but to me, I was like, this is where games could go.
One reason why I would say that Metal Gear Solid should be lower than Symphony of the Night and Resident Evil 2 is if you actually just get the discs for Metal Gear Solid, you'll find it extremely hard to get past the first half an hour of the game.
Why is that?
Because
is the code on the back of the PlayStation?
The code on the back of the box is the only way that you can get in contact with Meryl.
Well, I will argue that we have the internet now.
Yeah,
that's true.
In a world bubble, in a world gone mad.
I mean, it's a fair point though, because we talk about games nowadays and how they hold up.
I couldn't play it though if I'd gotten it from old mate across the street.
No, it's true.
And this is also the funny thing too, like that when they brought out the PlayStation Classic, I thought, hang on a tick, how the fuck are they going to do that? They used that screenshot with the radio signal number for Meryl as the advertisement for Metal Gear.
That's fucking funny.
A flat 2D pause screen for the gameplay. You assholes.
That's amazing.
All right, we're getting a little bit off track.
So that's anyway. Like I said, this is how I will vehemently say that fucking Metal Gear Solid is absolutely amazing. Yeah. But I do think it should be in third.
I also will bring it back to the argument that I fall into this category that Metal Gear Solid suits a niche group of players. It is cool. It has a great story. It's like it's obviously iconic. It has spawned a whole bunch of other games. But Symphony of the Night was an easier pick up and play for more people than I would say Metal Gear Solid was.
Sure.
Like the first 4 or 5 times I picked up Metal Gear Solid and tried to play it, again, incredibly shit at stealth games, both in real life and in games.
Though that first hangar area really does sort of teach you the basics really well.
Yeah. It
does have a very good intro level to get you into what you've got to do. I'm not saying it's better than Castlevania's, but I'm just saying that
for what they need
Metal
to do, they do a good job.
And it's not a hand-holdy part.
Not at all.
It's only a tutorial, in quotation marks, if you keep going back to your codex and talking to
Colonel.
The Colonel.
But every room in that game, I can fucking remember.
And meticulously well, like every room has a reason for being there, which is more than we can say for quite a fair bit of Final Fantasy. And sadly, it's more than we can say for 1 or 2 rooms, and only 1 or 2 rooms in Castlevania.
Yeah, exactly.
But every room that is in Metal Gear has a reason for being there.
Mm-hmm. And it also, funnily enough, has the Castlevania thing of like showing off bosses before you meet them, doing little things like fucking Grey Fox throughout the whole thing,
as the ninja. Oh
fuck
my
yeah,
god!
Grey Fox's design is just
like I said. I'm here saying how much I love fucking Metal Gear, but I still think it should be third.
Yeah,
and that's like to weigh in a bit on Symphony of the Night. Like,
okay, before we actually go, before we go like a little bit further. I think this is now confirming that we all know what number 1 is.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of confirming it.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Because that's my fucking
I'm
number
just
1.
saying.
Tomb Raider.
I'm just saying. Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be here, guys. I've whispered that a couple of times while people have been talking. I hope it's come through.
I'm fucking. That's all. I am sad though because I was gonna put because Dan hasn't gone first at all. So I was like, so Dan, you need to decide which one's 1 and 2. but damn, you've thrown.
No, I had the exact same thought because we keep talking about which order those 2 games are going to go in. I'm like, anyone keeping track will know what the third game is, and we're not mentioning it, which means we know where it's going.
Yeah, that's fair.
So let's work out 3 and 2. I think we've discussed both games pretty thoroughly, and then I think we can dive into why that game is number 1.
Well, we haven't discussed Symphony of the Night too much in terms of
No.
like I said, I think that from the moment you start Symphony of the Night, and look, I will say, like, obviously I've played Symphony of the Night more than Metal Gear Solid. It was a game that appealed more to my gameplay style. It is a game that the only other game that I can think of in recent memory that's done this to me is Shovel Knight, which is you start the game, that soundtrack starts, and you're like, I'm fucking going. Yeah. Like the only game that's done that to me recently is Strike the Earth in fucking Shovel Knight.
The Earth is great.
Yeah.
Which to this day is one of my favorite songs in all of video games. It's so good, right? We'll get to Shovel Knight in another video.
Fucking Kaufman, man. That dude is absolute
But it was the same thing
Fucking
with
amazing.
Symphony of the Night. I had played Castlevania on a friend's NES, right? Back a long time ago. I enjoyed it, but it was a game, right? And then I went to fucking Blockbuster, shout out. And I saw they had
Aging us.
they had a brand new copy of Symphony of the Night on the shelf
Yeah.
when we went, right? And I said, that is the fucking sickest looking cover in this whole place. And most of them were just Blockbuster blitted out covers. Right?
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
a brand new copy of the game. They hadn't unsealed it yet. Right? And I'm like, I want that one.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, I literally put this out 5 minutes ago. I'm like, yeah, let's fucking go. Or whatever 7-year-old me said.
Yeah,
Let's fucking go.
Hold on.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's fucking go.
Right?
Thank you, little Pat.
And I played it, and good fucking God, right? Straight into it. You kind of touched on it. We have gamer muscle memory, right? It's something I didn't really even acknowledge existed until I had a wife who was like, I don't understand how you can just pick up a controller and play, right? But that's what Symphony of the Night had. And from word go, it was so hard to put down. I have very few video game experiences like that. I have very few on the PS1. The only other game that's done that to me on the PS1 was stricken from the record.
I know Tomb Raider.
Look,
Yeah,
only
dude.
you and 4 other people played it, okay?
That's not true. Anyway,
It was actually called Tombi because only 2 people played it.
We love you,
I digress. But it's such a fine-tuned game, and it is a timeless game. Like playing Metal Gear Solid 1, it's still a good game, but it does not hold up today as well as Symphony of the Night does.
Oh, yeah, I'd agree about that.
Right? Symphony of the Night, especially again in this era where we have so many people hearkening back to classic designs of video games, you could put it in front of someone and they could, like, someone who's never played a Castlevania game before, and they would be like, oh, this could have been made today.
For the argument of impact, there's a reason why it's called Metroidvania.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
Right?
absolutely.
And
yeah.
that's because of Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, we don't have a solid like or something like
There's,
that.
it is literally that and Super Metroid that created this open world 2D action adventure style of game.
Yeah.
And fucking Alucard. I'm so on board, right?
But yeah,
I would-
soundtrack wise though, oh my God, that soundtrack. I have that soundtrack ripped to my phone and I listen, like it's on constant rotation.
Yeah. Again, like it just feels like a game that could be picked up and played then and now and not have an issue. Like I would have a hard time. Like we've got Resident Evil 2 that we're saying is going to go number 1, but on any given day, I would struggle to pick one of the two.
Yeah. Tomorrow, my list of the top 4 would change around, but it would be those 4. Another thing with Symphony of the Night, when I got my Super Nintendo, I got 3 games. I got Street Fighter 2, I got Super Ghosts and Goblins, and I got Super Castlevania 4. So I played the shit out of Super Castlevania a lot. And then when I saw the magazines all talking about Symphony of the Night and all these reviewers saying, oh, it's so much better than 4, I actually was pissed off and I refused to play Symphony of the Night for ages.
That sounds exactly like you.
right.
haven't
So you know I'm not lying.
changed. Yeah.
So you know I'm not lying.
No.
Right. And then I
really
remember
need to get this baby effect for Grant.
I got,
Yes.
I eventually ended up like way later caving and getting Symphony of the Night. I think actually even after playing Dawn of Sorrow on DS.
Wow, that's very late.
Way late. And I got my hands on Symphony of the Night.
Why?
and
Wait, what made you cave?
playing Dawn of Sorrow.
Dawn of Sorrow, right.
And people saying, oh, Dawn of Sorrow and Symphony of the Night are like very, very similar in like gameplay design and mechanic and stuff like that.
Right.
And I was like, really? I really like Dawn of Sorrow though. Like, and they're like, yeah, maybe you should play Symphony. I was like, okay. Luckily, I didn't pay as much as what it goes for now. But then when I did finally start playing Symphony of the Night, oh my God, I could not stop finishing.
Right.
Like, I had to go through and complete that game multiple times. What's that? The fucking castle turns upside down? You better fucking believe I'm here for this. My God. And then rooms where you just walk in and you just sit down on a chair and a ghost comes in on the other side. There's so many weird little things, but the touches on all of that pixel art, which is utter fucking brilliance. But this is also, it's a 2D game when every game that came out on PlayStation, Sony was even doing a mandate of it has to be in 3D. You're not allowed to do 2D games. And Konami told them,
Can I say, though, you just playing through Symphony of the Night and getting to the point where you're like, oh, yeah, I got this. And then the castle flips. And
upside
you're
down.
like,
What the fuck?
the fuck? And the game is double the length. Yeah.
And that's only if you fight a particular character a particular way,
Yeah.
and you fight him like you fight the character in the mirror rather than in the world where you are. Like I said, just all these little touches that were just so fucking good.
Have we swayed you guys at all?
I mean, it won't take much to sway me. You know more about the game, so I'm happy for MGS to be 3 and
Eddie?
I think, well, my Metal Gear Solid's my number one. So, like, but I think we have to, I
Honestly.
have to concede. Dude,
I'm
Abe's
actually
Odyssey
quite
would be
surprised.
2 for me.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid would be 1 because they're both just so fucking influential on all the things I do right now. Like,
Amazing.
Yeah, but I think that means I have to concede. Like,
That's what I mean. Like, you don't want to get me started on Resident Evil 2.
yeah. But it has also been a
You know
fucking
what's-
long
so
time since I
RE2
played
number
Sutton,
3, right?
Which
Really?
Dude, you guys talking about it makes me just want to go back and play fucking Symphony of the Night so much right now.
I legitimately would love to fob off work and play it tomorrow, but it's not going to happen.
Oh, fuck. I was going to say, dude, I'll
Dude, the
come
fact
over.
you start as Richter at the end of like Rondo of Blood.
Yeah, I know.
And then you do the last fight against Dracula, and then it tells you what happens afterwards.
Can we-
And then you turn up as Alucard.
Can we
and
do a
you are-
Symphony of the Night day? We just hang out and play Symphony of the Night.
I have no problem with this.
Can we
whatsoever.
please just?
I mean, I think
fuck,
that'll
like,
be my experience with it. So sure.
But also,
Yeah,
like
dude, have
that.
You never played it.
the-
I've seen it tons of time. I think I've tried it, and I think at the time when I tried it, those sort of games weren't the games I played. So
Yeah,
I was
totally.
just kind of like, oh, I'm not getting this, and it's a game I feel like if I played now, I would 100% get into, and I would like to, but
I literally remember putting it on my PSP once when I was going on holiday, and it's the only game I played.
yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
I got Dracula X Chronicles on the PSP,
Yeah.
which had Symphony of the Night, Rondo of Blood, and the remake of Rondo of Blood. And Symphony of the Night has a glitch that fucking bugs the game out when the castle turns upside down.
serious?
Oh, really?
And literally that like important part of, if you want to complete the game, you've got to do this. The game freezes in that FMV.
Fuck
and
off.
it's unfixable.
Okay,
Oh, no.
so
That's
I just
pain.
want to say at the 3 hour and 8
Which also
minute
goes to
mark-
show you how much I've played Symphony of the Night on every fucking thing that
Yeah.
it's come out on.
Okay, let's look at the list. Are we happy with this order before we announce what it is?
No!
I'm
Yeah.
angry that there are things that are not on this list, but I'm not angry at the things that are on the list.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, then I'm going to shout out a number, and we need to announce what each one is. So,
okay.
No, 10.
Ah, we
It's
got
not
10 down. Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you?
why
God damn it! You had one job, Pat. One job. You're out of the
Useless.
team. You're
Starts at
You're
number
cut. You are
one.
so fucking cut.
I meant to say number 10.
Why did your brain do that?
Your brain
My
is
brain
broken.
is my brain. Okay,
You make one mistake, you
love
fuck.
that.
How dare you?
I know,
Oh,
right?
it's so beautiful.
That was awesome.
Number 10.
That was cool.
Tony
Tony
Hawk.
Hawk, Pro Skater 2.
Tony Hawk.
And then just a quick little synopsis thingy. Great soundtrack, instant pick up and play, like fucking longevity out the asshole.
Yeah.
And everyone can play it. Everyone can love it.
Absolutely
Like,
everyone can
it's
get their
fucking
hands on
great.
it and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
play.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Number 9.
Gran
Gran
Turismo.
Turismo 2.
2.
Probably the most feature and content rich game that is on the PlayStation 1. I think you could probably play it for about a month straight and not get everything in that game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an immense immense
is
game. And
very
if,
big.
if you're a car head, it'll just have everything up your
I
alley.
believe they call themselves gearheads
Oh,
or motorheads.
Or motorheads, yeah.
or
Exhaust
Petrol
heads.
They're just something heads.
I
Just,
call
just
them.
give me head.
I call them wheel lungs.
All right, and on that note, number 8.
Abe's Odyssey.
Abe's Odyssey.
One of the most charming fucking adventures ever made.
It's so
Yeah.
odd.
Dude, and one of the few games that goes, we're gonna go into a fantasy world and make every single thing unique. No orcs, no like things
tropes.
taken from
no tropes
Yeah,
at
no.
all.
Complete original.
It's fucking
I love the Sligs so much.
dude, Sligs, fucking Mudokins, goddamn Gluckins, man. Like,
Oh God, I need.
Oh, dude,
Oddworld
yeah, we
sounds
need
on
a-
my
the
soundboard.
Hey,
Yeah, dude, the
Yeah,
scrabs
boy.
and the
Get 'em.
paramites,
Scrabs,
man.
dude.
Paramites are one of the most terrifying looking things. They're like a face hugger with a face hugger attached to its face.
fucking.
It's a galloping face hugger.
It's so sad we don't get to see any Meeches, but
Well, they got extinct.
oh, yeah,
Right.
we used to make Meech munchies until the Meeches were through.
Okay.
Number 7.
Tekken
3.
3.
Easily one of the most impressive looking PS1 games. And if it wasn't for the changes that Namco made to the Tekken base, we would not have the amazing Tekken 8 and the strong fighting franchise that it is today if it wasn't for what they did with Tekken 3.
Yeah. It's still such a smooth, fucking silky smooth fighter.
Yeah.
It's so great.
Worms
Armageddon.
Armageddon. Party.
Wormy.
You cannot spell party without Worms Armageddon.
Yeah.
Like that's
I've been
just
spelling wrong.
so much fun.
You
Well,
can't-
I'm dyslexic. Fuck you.
I'm pretty sure I spelled it wrong on the list.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Megan.
Jeez, thanks.
Armageddon.
I'm getting out of here.
and it's got one of the coolest on PC, one of the coolest fucking stage creators. You can just take a PNG. As long as you have certain parts that are black, it'll fucking cut that out and you've got a level.
I totally forgot about that.
It's
yeah, I
awesome.
forgot about that too.
It's awesome.
Nice. All right.
So Crash
Crash.
Bandicoot 2.
Cortex
So-
strikes back.
If you want to talk about
of course.
the evolution of platforming, then I think Crash Bandicoot is easily on that discussion list.
And
Absolutely.
it shows you where fucking Naughty Dog came from, like their humble beginnings. They make one of the tightest fucking platformers. One shows those new beginnings, but it's definitely not as polished as 2. And then 3, they try to add a bunch of crazy shit that some of it's fun, but most of it just makes it boring when you're not just running around as Crash. Crash Bandicoot 2 has all the good stuff and none of the chaff.
It's
Yeah.
all thrill.
It's all, fucking, yeah.
It also feels like it was
yeah.
made for a joystick, which the first one was.
No, it really
definitely
wasn't.
wasn't,
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Number 4.
So Final Fantasy VII, a game that needs no introduction.
No.
I think a lot of people
I think you
in-
should introduce it.
I think a lot of people in the West wouldn't know what RPG meant if it wasn't for this game.
Yeah, I have to concede. As much as Final Fantasy VII isn't my favorite Final Fantasy game or JRPG,
If you want to talk about important, like
Yeah.
like there are a lot of games now that I like that probably wouldn't exist without it.
I didn't play the game, but before that game came out, I didn't even know Final Fantasy existed. And like as someone who didn't play it, I heard about it, which says how
which like
much
you know,
it did.
And that's the thing. Like every Final Fantasy game that came out after it was always, hey, look, it's good, but it's no Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Number 3.
Is Metal Gear.
Tactical espionage action.
So like
Also-
story, controls, just purpose.
Ambience.
Ambience, fucking characters that you
Characters.
will
Hiding in a
take with you
cardboard
to
box.
the grave.
Hiding in a cardboard box.
Absolutely.
Obscure puzzles, like figuring out you can see lasers, invisible lasers, by having a cigarette.
Yeah. Or
Fucking-
you could actually run around and try and find the infrared like goggles.
Yes, exactly, which
There's
makes it
so
so
many
much
ways
easier.
that you could like tackle a lot of the puzzles that were in it.
It was figuring out where explosive walls were by knocking on them, luring guards. Like it was fucking cool. The SOCOM pistol was
But yeah, the overall story though, my God,
So
that
good.
was just so good.
so good and ambitious as fuck. For a game like that, it's crazy just how much Kojima fucking got out of the PlayStation.
Also, there's a lot of games now that wouldn't exist if Kojima hadn't taken off with Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All Alrighty.
Number 2.
Castlevania.
Super Castlevania.
Super Castle Super. So Symphony of the Night. What
It
is a
is
man?
the symphony of the
A
night.
miserable little
Filthy,
pile of secrets.
Dinky pile secrets
So my
made of ham.
I would say this is probably the earliest argument that I would put down as games as art. This game, any given screenshot is so gorgeous in pixel art, so vibrant in color. The game's content is absolutely huge. It's man, like again, it spawned an actual genre.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
So much longevity. It's such a beautiful game. We've made every argument for this game already, but
Yeah.
fuck, I literally just want to go home and play it.
Yeah, dude. It
No,
is one of those
totally.
games that feels like it could have been made today.
Yeah.
Like, it genuinely.
Yeah,
It's-
and like I said, from the moment you started up, just goosebumps. I fucking love Symphony of the Night so much.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And you're not
Number
going to yell
one.
at me for it this time?
No. What?
Resident Evil 2. Now, if you want to talk about content, the fact that there is an A and a B scenario for both characters that you can play,
Yeah.
and they are actually significantly different in their puzzles, unlike the remake, which as much as I do like the remake, the fact that they fucked that up
It's-
really pisses me off.
Basically the same campaign
But-
for the most part.
Resident Evil 2, as far as I'm concerned, if you're gonna have a PS1, you've got to have Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, for sure.
It is just as far as like a horror game is concerned, as an action game is concerned. Like, even once you finish the game, you've got the hunk and tofu missions, which are like run and gun, almost Contra-esque. Like, you know,
Yeah,
it's man, there's so much love in this. The story is so good, especially after the campiness of the first one. For them to just say, you know what, we need to take this seriously. We can't just do 1.5 where they felt like, you know, it was too close to the first. We need to take this seriously. We need to make a banger of a game. And holy shit, did they make a banger
And
of a game.
like those the characters that they made and the story that they made, for better or for worse, echoes to modern day.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2, if I think about playing PS1, Resident Evil 2 is like the first experience I had on PS1. I played a PS1 at a friend's house and the game was Resident Evil 2. And a big part of it was, oh, hey, this game is probably way above what we should be playing right now.
Yeah.
That was I think that might have been my first zombie experience as well. Like, because I was relatively young when it first came out. And yeah, Resident Evil 2, yeah, it gets me every time. And I know it's not exclusive to Resident Evil 1, but to this day, like, the cutscenes of walking upstairs or opening a door,
Oh, yeah.
it's so ingrained into my gaming soul.
And
I-
Hondo. Oh, sorry about that.
I thought you
I-
were
look-
one of them.
I thought you were one of them.
I never played the game, but I do have a very distinct memory of having it on a demo disc. And I distinctly remember thinking to myself, oh, this is a sequel to that Resident Evil game I've heard about. I guess I'll check it out. Like, you know, I don't know a huge amount about it. And just the opening scene of being like, all right, Leon. And then suddenly, oh, I'm in the middle of a street surrounded by fire. There's zombies coming at me. Oh God, I can't.
Run.
What do I do? Oh, I'm dead. Okay, I guess I should try that again. And it wasn't a game for me, but I can't deny that left an impression. And everything I've seen since then, 100%, like I would absolutely be like, yeah, it's
And I know
the most iconic PS1.
you said it wasn't really a horror game anymore. A younger me would highly disagree with you.
Oh, no. I didn't say that it wasn't a horror game. I said
No,
it was
he
a horror
agreed
game. I
with
said
that.
it wasn't scary. There's a difference.
Yeah. Well, like,
yeah, like until
Again,
the B-
younger me would disagree with you.
Yeah, like so.
It was fucking terrifying.
So
Back in your cage.
the whole like I hated the fact that Sony entered the console wars. I hated it. I did not think that there was space for them. I
still
did not
hate
want
it.
them. I only hate it now because PS5 is garbage.
Yeah.
But
That's your opinion.
and it's a correct one.
It's a whole other fucking
so-
conversation.
Cancelled. So I bought the PS1 because of two games. It was Alien Trilogy and Resident Evil 1. I saw screenshots of them and I went, I can't live in a world where I don't have that.
Yep.
But Resident Evil 2 was the first time where I was fucking anxious about when the hell is this game getting released. It was the first time I gave a damn about a release date ever. I played through Resident Evil 1 so
Stubby's
many
first
goddamn
hype dream.
times. Like, this is pretty much tantamount to my first like wet dreams and shit. Like Resident Evil 2 was the
Well,
most
goddamn.
anticipated thing that I had ever had in my life up to that point. I'd never waited for a date. I never cared about a date for a movie release, for a video game release, for anything until Resident Evil fucking 2. Because I got the Resident Evil 1 director's cut and it came with the demo of Resident Evil 2. And my God, I played the shit out of that demo disc so goddamn much. And I even can sit here and tell you the differences between the final release game and that demo disc because there were a couple of things they changed. It's just fucking so crazy that this game is... They could have just shut out a sequel. They could have very easily have done that, but they really did take their time. They held it back almost a year. It's just
Really?
man.
Holy shit.
Would you make an argument that it still holds up? Because I would say it does.
1,000%. And in fact, I would even say if you have played the remake and you thought, oh, wow, that's pretty good, I'd say go back and play that first one and play through an A and a B campaign, and you will see why I think that the original is still better than the remake.
Okay.
And with that, this 3.5 hour discussion about the top 10 games on PS1.
I told you it would be a bloodbath.
I mean, that's
close.
going to be nothing compared to N64.
N64 is going to be hard.
Pat,
64.
we got to fight for Majora's Mask, and you know it.
Look, I'm actually going to say that, actually, no, we can talk about
I
this
hope,
afterwards.
no, because we're going to do a madness one on that, and I hope Ocarina and fucking Majora go against each other.
Oh, they will because I'll be putting in Ocarina.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Like, those two are going into
Look,
that hat.
that is a discussion for another time.
It is
but
indeed.
For now, I've been Pat.
I've been very ranty.
I've been Nettie.
And I'm Daniel, and I've just been happy to be here.
And with that, thank you for watching.
Love
see you
you.
next
Have a good
time.
night or a good day. Thanks so much, guys.